Hello, Spell Rando tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play some more Final Fantasy I Randomizer with me, BlueAnkylo. Today we're going to test out a couple new beta flags that I've never tested before. Well, we saw the equipment one last run, which was pretty cool, the plus-minus weapons and armor. Rather than specifically picking a challenge seed, today I just crafted my own random seed with kind of normal settings in general. A few standard randomized incentivized locations, and pretty similar to the recent tournament set, Swiss round flags, basically. So, again, compared to the last couple streams, the general incentives should be pretty standard. The main locations to look for are Ice, Ordeal, Marsh, Titan, and Sea Shrine for incentivized locations, and then 2 loose incentivized items. And I incentivized a couple on-use items, like the white... I think I got the opal bracelet and the white shirt, but basically a pretty normal looking flag set, but equipment rando plus minus weapons to make things really weird, and the new one for me is the spell crafter or spell book crafter. It's got a weird name in the beta flags. We're gonna talk about that when we can see it. So let's get in here. And, you know, there's all the rando beta seed stuff if you want, but let's get to it. New game. So specifically today, I want to bring a fighter, a red mage, a black mage, and a white mage. Not a preset party, because I specifically want to test out the magic and more equipment. So we're going to bring rides. We're going to skip the song. We're going to bring... I don't know if I've sent Jelka before. Let's see if we can get Jelka in there. Who needs vowels, right? Jelka. And, let's see, maybe Squatchamil. I don't know if I've done Squatchamil yet. I'm trying to pick names I don't recognize, but... Well, I recognize, but I don't use every single time, you know? I probably did Squatchamil before, but it's fine. You know, the regulars, they get to go more often. And we'll pick one more. You know, I know Mountain D18 likes to watch these randos, so we'll let you go again. You gotta be in chat to be really up for grabs, you know. If you don't know the drill yet. Oops. Not Moon, but Mountain. Alright. Rides, Jelka, Squatchamil, and Mountain. Sorry, Huzzlefudge. I should have added you. I know you were in here nice and early, too. That's just how this is going to go, though. So, let's start the timer. And, see what happens. Whoa, super fast. That's not what I wanted. What's going on? I must have pressed a button that changed the auto speed a little bit. Hold on. Should be good. Okay, normal speed. There, we're not cheating. Normal speed. I have a button for super speed. Normally I do? Hold on, what's going on? Did I somehow open a different copy of... Hold on. Slight problem. I must have opened a different version of the emulator on my computer. Soft reset. Hard reset. And high speed. Not that we're going to be doing a lot of high speed. Either that or Windows changed my controller setup. Alright, so we've got our regular reset. We've got our hard reset. We've got a speed up if I need it. Okay, sorry. Gotta have my settings right, you know. Okay, so first things first, I'm really curious about this magic. So, we now have new spells. And I believe the number in the spell name is the level. So, we also randomized, of course, what level you get in level 1. Like, what spell level is now learnable at level 1 slots. So, it looks like Invisible 8, Holy 7, Fear 1, and Fog 1. So, I'm going to take a stab and say Holy 7 is going to be pretty good. And Invis 8 is probably pretty good. And let's check out the black magic. I don't know what MDL is. Ice 4 sounds good. Now, it's probably like Ice level 4, not It probably isn't as stronger as... It's probably not as strong as Ice 3 normally is. Because Ice 3 is a level 7 slot. So this is like Ice at level 4 slot. Which is more like Ice 2 normally is, I think. I could be wrong, though. I don't know the names of these very well yet. So there's definitely some serious experimentation. Ice 4 sounds good. Muddle? This might be Muddle for Confuse. We're gonna just buy some stuff. And then Time 2. I assume Time Elemental or Stop, like Zap. Maybe it's a low ranking Zap spell, right? I'm not sure what I want to buy on my Red Mage because this is also interesting. Invis 8 could be really good. I would assume if you can learn Holy 7, that's probably the best. And then Fear 1 and Haste? What do you think Haste is? Well, Haste is usually black magic. Time could be Haste, perhaps. We'll find out pretty quick. Now, there's also some cool weapons. So we've got a large knife -1, a saber +4. Oops. Shh. It's gonna be one of those days. Never mind, I just hard reset accidentally. Just try this again. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Ice, MDL, the middle spell, and the time spell. You know, it's a new day. This is why I'm not a real speedrunner. Okay, we spent most of our money still. Now, finish looking at your weapons without resetting. And Silver Axe +1. So that's a good weapon. Iron -5 is pretty bad. Rapier +3 is probably pretty good for a rapier. But, well, a Saber +4 is going to be probably our best starter weapon. But, you know, I know we can equip Rapier +3. So we're going to buy them anyway, even though we've got probably magic that makes them redundant. I'm just so intrigued by the random weapons. Like, 25 damage on a rapier is no joke. That's a lot of rapier damage. And then we've got wooden armor +3. Pro ring -5 again. Ah, man. It's nice that they sell them, but that's pretty bad. Wooden shield +1. I'm gonna have to try this with random shop items, so we get... Like, right now we're only seeing the default sellable, purchasable weapons and armor. We can randomize it to have any weapons and armor, and still have the plus or minus modifier, and I think that'd be really cool for later. Got access to cheap houses, expensive heal potions, cheap tents, cheap softs, and expensive pures. Alright, let's get out there. Let's see how our new spells work, most importantly, right? Rather than rushing up to Garland. Let's see this new stuff. It's really the spells and the weapons that I'm super curious about. It looks like we got a pretty good encounter run at the beginning here. Alright. I mean, Holy 7 sounds really good. Invis 8 might be just the whole group high evasion. And time, who knows? Holy 7. Yeah, I mean, that's basically Fade. It might not be quite as strong as Fade, I'm assuming. Like, because Fade would be Holy 8, I think. But the fact that we just picked that up on white magic is pretty good. Yeah, the modifier for weapons is really neat, too. There's a lot of really cool stuff here going on. Let's see that time, too. Don't die, Rides. I didn't buy you any armor yet, but we'll get there. Time is... damage? What? Time 2 does... like, time elemental damage? Nothing resists time elemental damage except, like, literally chaos. That's bonkers. Here, let's buy some wood armor. You'll feel happier with some wooden armor guarding you there, Rides. Don't worry, it's actually good armor. Like, it's +3. It's wooden armor +3. You got 13 absorb. That's way better than wood armor normally would get you. Well, we've got some really good spells then. Even time. I mean, it's only time 2. But time 2 does good damage. Yeah, this randomizer, man. So cool. Okay, Muddle 5 is a single target enemy. Maybe we'll just try it on Garland. I'm assuming it's going to be Confuse. It's got to be like Confuse, right? I have to try it out more. Oh no, spiders have glance. That's pretty bad. Muddle. Confused. Okay, it's definitely Muddle. So we've got a single target Confused. That's not very good, but I'm assuming the hit rate is higher than vanilla Confuse, because one of the things the Spellcrafter tried to do is make it so, you know, spells were more useful, and Confuse is only useful if it's pretty accurate. And yeah, you know, Rides, you got what you asked for. Let's try out Ice 4, if he makes it that far. Nah, I mean, Holy's gonna be really strong. I have to try not to only use Holy, because it's gonna be, like, the best spell for a long time. We have a little baby nuke at level 1. It's not even a baby, it's like a 3/4 nuke. Alright, we got 2 items. We got a canal, which means we can go anywhere. And something else that I wasn't paying attention to. Some Oxyale, okay. Very, water-themed starting stuff. An adolescent nuke, yeah. It's like a almost legal age nuke. Oh no, let's not go like that. It's a barely legal nuke. Alright, we need the soft potion, not the rest. BlueAnkylo, banned on YouTube. Okay, so spiders are pretty bad today. They got stone spiders. We should save some money and head over to Provoca, see what more weapons we can find, and more spells. Sorry, Rides, I killed you. I killed everybody. 7 out of 8 nuke. 7 out of 8 holy. I don't know if a level 8 holy will be the same as a level 8 flare. Alright, let's check out this black magic shop. This sounds pretty darn sweet. Warp 7. Now, what's the difference between Warp 1 and Warp 7, huh? Fire 3 sounds good. Saber 3 sounds interesting. Level 18 nuke. Depends on what country you're in. Charm, maybe? Chimera? We've already got Muddle, so what else could Charm do? Just... No, it's probably be Sleep. I mean, Warp is great if it's Warp. It would be like, maybe just a regular Warp, but in a 7th slot? 7th magic slot? I mean, Fire's... Right. Fire's useful. Warp is generally a good idea. And I'm gonna test out Charm on the Black Mage. I think Saber is just gonna be the standard self buff. Warp 7 floors? That'll be, yeah, that would be interesting. Fog 8. Heal 7. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Amiga 6. Heart 1. What? I don't understand these spells. Heart 1. HRT. Heart, right? Heart 1. No idea. Like, heal's gonna be multi-target healing, I'm sure. Fog is gonna be multi-target armor buffing, which is that's probably a really nice buff. But Amigas and hearts? Don't spoil it. If you guys know in the chat, don't actually spoil it. We're just gonna test it out. Let's get Amiga 6. It's not the Amiga 64. It's not the Amiga 2000. It's the Amiga 6. 6 bits of processing power. Hurt. Oh, it could be hurt. Good call there. That's a good idea. All right. I didn't buy anything for Jelka yet. Let's see what Amiga 6 does. No idea. Let's see what Chem 4 does. Amiga 6. Defend magic. Anti-magic. Oh. Magic defense buffing? Charm? Confuses? Oh, look at all the statuses. Dark, asleep, confused. That's like bad breath there. What? That's so good. That's really good. If it's like, it is like bad breath. Heal 7 did what I expect Heal 7 would do. So the pirates fell asleep for a turn, and now they're hitting each other because they're confused. Oh man, this new spellbook is amazing. I mean, so far, this is friggin' awesome. It's so weird. Here, have a random slab. A pirate has a treasure slab. Alright. It's the drunk spell, yeah, pretty much. Check some armor here. Ooh. That's some good copper. So that's probably better than the wooden +4. It has to be better than the wood +4. Goodbye, wooden armor. Nobody likes wooden armor. So this is copper. Usually the copper bracelet and the wooden armor have the same stats. But a copper +5 bracelet's going to be way better. Instead of +5, sorry, instead of +4 absorb, it's +14. So that's pretty awesome. And cheap. And then it's probably better than a chainmail -1 or a silver helmet -4. Know your place, trash wood armor. Exactly. Okay, this is great. So many cool spells. Yeah, let's go buy some more spells. Between the weapon upgrades and the spell changes, like... Oof. Okay, so anti-magic. Let's get the bad hurt spell. I mean, I'm assuming it's hurt. It could be anything. Could be heart. Good, we have just enough money. I don't have enough money to do anything right now, so let's take some battles here. We are going to spend a lot of money testing out magic, no doubt about it. Holy, well, hold on. We're testing magic before we're going to holy. Let's see what heart does. It is single target, so maybe it is like a, you know, what is it? Like a what's cause wounds? It's probably cause wounds from D&D. I should have tried warp out. So muddle is confused. Charm is way better than confuse. Might depend on what level it is too, like how many status effects it plops up. It's 3 status effects right now. Dark, sleep, confuse. I wonder if like charm 8 adds in like stun touch, stone touch, everything. Hurt heart. Hurl insult. Could be. Okay, some of these spells seems pretty powerful, but hey man, vanilla randos have level 1 nukes. Those are already powerful enough. I'm definitely intrigued. Now, we haven't actually seen any enemies with really bad stuff yet, so we're staying kind of chill here, just trying to get a feeling for things. Let's see how heart does. Heart attack. 38 damage, so that's going to be like Fire 1. Okay, so not really good at a high level. Like, not really good in a randomizer, but... like, that's a bad slot, but neat. And then Amiga 6, that's anti-magic. I'm just going to say Amiga. So we got evade up, anti-magic up. There's access to fog for armor. We can get like all of our defensive stats up already. Neat. I know I didn't check very many treasure chests yet. I didn't have any I didn't buy any save options, so we'll go check some random boxes here. We got access to the canoe really early, so chances are progression is somewhere else. Almost assuredly. Like, access to the canoe could be almost anywhere on this map. Getting the canal early is rough for the seed. This kind of seed. Okay, we got a couple cabins to go with some money. And we have some sweet Xenogears music. I'll just kill the Rururus, why not, right? Boy, Holy 7 level 1. That really is starting with Fade. It's going to kind of overpower all of our other spells. Better go buy some more spells for Jelka. Could buy better weapons. poor Rides there with a rapier. Let's give him a saber +4. Do you think a saber +4 would be worse or better than a silver axe +1? Let's see here. 2739. 3342 is pretty good. You're just glad to be here with everybody. I'm just happy to be with you guys. That's great. Alright, Jelka. So yeah, Holy and Invis seem to be the best level 1 white spells. We've already got Holy on Jelka. We could give him... Well, none of these are going to be really competitive compared to that. Darkness 1. Yeah, no, sorry, Jelka. Fade is... Holy is non-elemental, I believe. I mean, it could be some other element, I don't know. We'll give you the Invis, but nothing else is going to really compete. It's tough having to share charges. You got it. Red Mage, that's the problem, right? Okay, we're going to buy a bunch of tents. I should have bought tents in the beginning. I was just being lazy. Now we can get around a little bit easier. Buy a stack of Pures. Also, the reason I didn't go back to the Temple of Fiends originally was Stone Touch, or glancing spiders. You know, spiders that turn you to stone are pretty rude. Nobody needs that. Alright, that's all we need from Corneria, though. Let's go grab some chests. We'll go... We got, what, 3 chests in Temple of Fiends and then 2 chests in Dwarf Cave. So we'll go pick those up. Should give us enough money to go down to, hopefully will give us enough money to go to Elfland and get some more spells. And then over to Melmond and eventually Crescent Lake, because we got a free item waiting over for us at the Sages. And I did do Incentivized Marsh, so we might want to head to the Marsh chest. I should be using my Warp spell. Oh yeah, cleaned up your skin a little bit. That's good. That's nice. Yeah, we got some pretty strong magic early on. This is a good seed for rainbow magic. Holy 7 seems strong. And you can start taking bets on what all the level 3 and 4 spell slots give us. Alright, let's see if we can get some money or anything. Also, we can warp out. Don't forget, Blue. Warp out. Cabin. Okay, garbage. It's like a mud mask. Yeah. It was really a spider bite that turns you to stone. I don't remember... Oh, I see. I see what happened there. So, I didn't randomize the weapons, the spell weapons, but that's the defense sword. Instead of casting Ruse, it's casting Ruse 3. Because Ruse 3... I guess that's the power. Yeah. Maybe the standard defense sword, like the standard Ruse spell, although it's level 1. With the new spellcrafter, Ruse 3 is the same as the old Ruse 1, maybe. Anyway, we can't equip it yet, but that's good. It still says warp back 1 floor. I assume the warp is just going to be standard old warp spell. You learn it at whatever level you learn it at. Having warp at a 7th level shouldn't be any difference to having warp at a 5th level. You only want items -4 or below. Cursed items only. We'll find you a -5 Excalibur. Ooh, Sahags with the big ice. Okay, the seas are dangerous. We could just go walk over to Dwarf. Hey there, David. I'm doing fine. Enjoying some interesting flags for FF1. Ice 4. It's only level 4 ice, which is basically ice 2. But, it sounds... See, you gotta get used to the numbers not meaning what they used to mean. Now it means the spell level. So it's ice at level 4. Ice 3 used to be ice at level... Well, now, like, I'm pretty sure the way it works is nowadays, in this rando, in this setting, this flag, the power of this game's Ice 7 will be the same as the original game's Ice 3. So, Nuke is naturally Nuke 8, and so on and so forth. Okay, well, we got a Pro Cape, which is pretty awesome. It looks like Pro Cap, but it's really a Pro Cape. Okay, we could go get the slab translated, but we can't get to Lefane. So for now, let's head down to Elfland, the long way. Because the seas are so dangerous. Ice 4 Sogs. You thought it was a Pro Cap? Yeah, I mean, we could get some Pro Caps. I'm glad you guys enjoy the sprites. I kind of want to make more one day so I can have like 2 different sprite packs. I have like a Final Fantasy 4 sprite pack and a Final Fantasy 6 sprite pack. How would we do all the promotions for Final Fantasy 6? Oh, that's gonna be a tough one to figure out. There's less like class-specific characters in Final Fantasy 6. Like there's a lot of characters, but they're less like directly tied to like FF1 style. You know, I guess Sabin would be a good monk. Maybe Gal for the monk and then Sabin for the master monk or whatever kind of thing. Black belt to master. Something like that. I'd have to think about it. Oh, the unrunnable red Sogs? Yeah. Okay, we've got a cool falcon, a cool cat claw, a bad short sword, some basic nunchucks, and a bad stick. But more importantly, level 3 black magic. Bomb 3. Fast 5, I like. Stop 7, okay. Bomb 3. What is bomb gonna do? Boom, bomb. I mean, lightning 4 will be a little bit better than lightning 2. Stop will be like stop, I assume. You think bomb is nuke? I don't know about that. I bet you nuke is nuke. N-U-K. Let's have a look at the white magic before I commit. Oh, you know what I forgot to turn on is this in-game sound effects. Everything's all messed up for my emulator today. There you go. Oh, good! We need another fade. So holy is different than fade. So I don't know exactly what element holy is, because there is no holy spell. If it was harm, it would not work on enemies. So... well, there's actually fade. Not as good as actually cure 4. AVX, motorbike. I don't know. Soft will be probably cure stone. Well, fade's gonna be good. It's just gonna be level 5. That's like fire 3 strength. Fire 3, but non-elemental. AVX, no idea. And then cure 4 seems better than soft. Even though it's only like cure 2.5. Cure 2 is level 3, Cure 3 is level 5. Yeah. It's Cure 2.5. And then we ran out of magic. Stop, fast. So, bomb and AVX are the real question marks right now. Also, holy, not really sure how that works. We've got access to some more armor. Bad silver ring. Bitter iron armor is actually probably good for rides. I know he doesn't want to wear the better armor, but iron plus 2 is probably decent. We've got no incentivized, no key items for sale yet. Stun 6, Saber 6, Sleep 3. Quickie. Am I on YouTube? Yeah. If you're watching the little on-screen chat, there's a little Twitch symbol from the Twitch chatters and a YouTube symbol for the YouTube chatters. Anti-Vox. Anti-vax, probably more likely. Spreads misinformation. Probably causes confusion. Okay. Quick, no idea. It's like we've already got fast, so I don't know what that does. Sleep is probably sleep. Saber's gotta be saber. I'm assuming this is stud. I mean stun, which is just a hold spell, so not that good. And in white magic, cure 1. Dia will be like harm, because harm turned into Dia during the retranslation. Sleep and another heal spell. Okay. We got a lot of things we could do. I'm not going to Marsh Cave like this. We need money. We need free treasure. Everything's too expensive. Let's try out AVX. What is AVX gonna do? Asleep and silenced. Okay. Single target status effects of some sort. Interesting. Is it good? I just don't know, man. I do like the time spell, even though it's only level 2. Just the idea of doing time damage sounds really cool to me. It ages them. Here. AVX this pool. Actually, no, fade this pool. So a lot of times with the level randomizer, the highest number is generally what you're going to want. Because even if you have 2 damage spells, the higher number should be the power of the spell, approximately. It might even be 10 power per level. Because that's approximately what spells are in the vanilla game. Level 1 spells do 10 power, so 10 to 40. Level 2 spells do 20 to 80. Level 3 spells do 30 to 120. Level 8 spells, like Fade, do 80 to 320. Nuke's a little bit higher, but, you know, it could be like that. So Cure 3, Exit, Alt? No idea. Maybe Anti-Lightning? Could be Anti-Lightning. Ruse makes sense, Cure makes sense, Exit makes sense, Anti-Lightning maybe. It's a lot of money for that. Nuke! At level 8! So that's a full power nuke. Bad fire. Probably lock. A super powered lightning. So this lightning should do similar damage to nuke, just instead of non-elemental lightning. So possibly against enemies weak to lightning, this will do more damage than nuke. Assuming they have the same base power. But nuke will be more accurate, theoretically, and non-elemental, and cheaper. Funny there. So yeah, that looks good. Not that we need melee or armor in this game. Let's translate the slab while we're here. I'll probably forget. Uh-oh. Zozil Melmon strikes again. Ambushed by specters in the middle of town. Ow. At least they only have poison touch. Okay, Holy. Do you think Holy will do bonus damage? Thanks for the super emoji. Holy 7. 160, 230. Don't know if that's doing bonus damage, but it's definitely doing good damage. Alright, Zozil Melmond. Oh yeah. Pure sounds. And some more armor. We got a pretty cool shield. Really bad bucklers. I guess I'll buy that iron armor. So this should still be a big upgrade. 17 absorb. Yeah. So that's worth it. I did not mean to throw the wooden shield on the ground, but surely we'll find a better shield at some point. You know what? I feel generous. I'm spending all this money on magic. Let's get our tank, you know, geared up a little bit there. 39 absorb. That's a lot of protection. Okay. Well, This place is great. I mean, terrible. Terrible is actually the word I was looking for. Know your place, trash wooden shield. We just threw it on the ground with all the zombies and undead ghouls and stuff. Okay, we need to not die in Melmon now that I bought all this cool stuff. You can just grind for money inside of town. We're gonna keep exploring here, because man, this is too cool. I know I haven't really bought a lot of the neat spells, but we're gonna go sail over to Crescent Lake. There's an incentivized item over there. A random creep will get the wooden shield. They'll come back as a super powered boss later on in the series. The crawls will come back in the marsh cave to get us. Hey, it was a +1 wooden shield or something, right? These guys are dangerous. Don't forget, they'll kill you. We could go anti-magic, but it's better just to kill them 9 times out of 10. Boy, if I had lightning 8, we could test it out. Yeah, fire doesn't work very good. My bad. Ow! Ow! Eek! No! And we're dead. Alright. This is why I was trying not to sail too much. Seas are very scary today. Ice tends to work okay. Bet you're glad I bought you that cool sword now, Rides. One shot in the shark. He's got a +4 falcon or something. Plus a little bit, anyway. No, the bomb! They sent us the bomb! That's a good thing I put a save somewhere down here. So bomb does damage, that's for sure. No idea what element. Might be like nuke, non-element. Might be something else. Hey, look. Someone's got to swing a sword. You can't just have holy casting super spell mages. Holy, fade, fire, you know. Someone's got to have a sword. And take the hits and only take 3 damage. Remember that wooden shield you threw down 2,000 years ago? Now it's the hero's shield. That'd be fitting. Okay, Jelka's not very good at melee. That was my own mistake there, trying to get that in there. Like, I mostly just want some money right now so I can test out some cool spells. Heal 7, right? It says a magic to recover HP. Okay. That's got to be a very powerful heal spell. I'd like to know how much power it has. Like healing power, but looks interesting to me. I guess that's what takes the practice, is to learn what these spells do, like how much they do. Because by default, what does Invis 8 mean to you? A very powerful invisibility spell, but how much? Like, do I need to cast it once or twice? Like, we had to cast Invis 2 like 4 or 5 times normally to get any value. But maybe Invis 8 is so good you just cast it once? Alright, we got a new town. Might have our item here. We do not have our special item here. Might have some cool armor. Steel armor, that's pretty good. +2 steel armor. Not that there's very many good silver weapons left, but yeah. What do you got? Saber +4, probably not going to beat that. We could beat the rapier +3. I'd be willing to bet a silver sword is better than a rapier +3. $22.37. Yeah. Not as big of an upgrade as usual, but still. There you go. Alright, more magic. Invis 2, boring. Guard 6? No idea. We've already got a fog spell. Amiga 7. Did I ever figure out what Amiga did? And then D is 7, like harm. Invis 1 is normally level 2 vanilla. Maybe instead of plus 40, it gives 160. Well, I think it looks like the defense sword, which is Ruse, which is 2 stacks of Invis 1. They made it level 3. Maybe. Yeah, right, anti-magic. Higher level anti-magic. Harm 7, anti-magic 7, Groudon 6, bad Invis. We've got Amiga 6, so anti-magic 6. This is just going to be a slightly better version of anti-magic 6. Okay, no big deal. Triple X7! No! What are you doing to me, game? Guard would be something like Fog. I mean, yeah, I was thinking Guard, but we've already got Fog. Triple X is probably Quad X. Probably instant death to not quite 300 HP. Slow 4, Lightning 2. Okay. So much to test out. For now, let's go pick up, oh no! Did I turn this on? The old men are confused. Didn't I have NPC Guillotine on? Shouldn't they be all dying here if they don't give me an item? There, that one's old. That old man got chopped. There! I killed half your friends, now give me your friggin' item. You too. No, some of them survived the chop. Alright, we gotta turn in. Oh, I guess I could click the sages. Which one's the sage? Probably this guy? Probably. Well, I didn't get a lot of money, but I got a crown. So let's just go follow the chain for now. The item chain. We can, if we have some money, we can go back to Elfland and buy a couple actual spells that we can use, and then head over to Astos. If the dialogue changes, they don't get chopped. Yeah. Interesting. So the old man are partially surviving the big chop. Broke with money, rich in friendship. You said it, Rides. Alright, we're gonna go to Elfland from the south route. Maybe we'll NPC guillotine a few elves. And then we'll go see the king. We'll see the king. But we should have enough money to buy like the level 3 in magic now. And enough levels too. We definitely could have done some grinding, but psh, who needs grinding when you've got Holy 7? No! Not an Sahag ambush! Stop. Please. Just let us go. Need to buy better spells. God, turn order, no! Okay, that's pretty bad. Gotta save on the ocean more often, that's brutal. What about grinding? Grinding won't make the Sahags much easier. If we'd found like a canoe or a floater, that would have been better than any grinding. Rides getting a kill for the team. I believe in you, Rides. Killing pirates. Okay, almost there. No Sahags. Okay. More magic. So bomb does damage. Lightning will do damage. Stop, probably not that good. Stop is usually not that great. Fast is always nice. So the best one, possibly weird element, and then buff. At white, we already got Fade and not actually Cure 4. I tried AVX. Never figure out what AVX... AVX was status, right? Some status. Aw, you can't learn Fade. Essential oils, low-level soft. Could be. I'm just gonna buy Jelka Lightning 4 for now. I'm gonna get him Stop 7. I want to try it out. And there isn't really any other white magic that I'm too worried about. I could get him Cure 4. We never found anything to sell, did we? Sometimes you get some cool weapons or armor early on, you might as well just sell, but no money for us. Alright, we don't have a lot of money, but we could buy some pretty bad white magic. Heal 5 is definitely the best there. It's not, like... It's probably the same as Heal 3 or so, which is still a good spell. Do we spend a lot of money on quickies? It's probably not very good given it's level 1, but I'd like to know what it does. Level 4 magic kind of sucks, all in all, so we'll test it out. It's like the quickie mark. We sell Slurpees. They're not actually licensed Slurpees, you know, it's off-brand. Okay, that's a lot of Roogaroos. We could try stopping them, and we could try... Right, that's single target. Okay, quick hits everyone, whatever it does. Quick shot. It really is fast? Well, then what does fast do? So stop definitely does stop. Makes sense. So, didn't I pick up haste somewhere? I thought I saw it fast. So what does that do? We're gonna test it out in a second here. Fast 5. It also says quick shot. So we've got quick and fast. Quick still said 3 hit, or 1 hit, 3 damage, right? It looks like fast doubles your number of attacks like you'd expect. But what does quick do? Two hits. Did it still double your attacks? Can you stack it? Oh, it's like Saber. Only hit yourself. Self-targeting double attack. Weird. So it's kind of like Saber and fast together, but not extra power, I'm assuming. Just self-target, attack more often. Okay. That's a neat spell. I'm alright with that. Not great for a black wizard, but, you know. I think this spellbook randomizer would actually be really good for a not randomized levels. Like, so Holy Sevens showed up only in the 7th slot, and level 1 stuff was only like Hurt 1 type spells, right? Because then it would be a little bit more balanced. Well, that's not actually progression, is it? Alright, Astos. How would you like to be holied? Or faded away? Or AVX'd? I guess I should test out some more bombing. Boom, 24 damage. We silenced him. And put him to sleep. And then just killed him. Okay, well. He is just Astos. Okay, well, I think we're gonna go to Marsh Cave next. I don't have any houses? I should have brought some houses so we could restore our magic, because we're really trying to test out spells. More than normal. I think it's quite likely that the status effect spells are way more accurate than they used to be. I haven't really seen them miss yet. Let him die in his sleep, yeah. Put the old man to sleep, put him out of his misery. Some call him the evil king. He's just confused, misunderstood. I want to know what... Oh, right. That's why we need to practice. I want to know if that bomb spell is good. It could be just non-elemental, like Nuke, but not as strong as Nuke. Or it could be a completely different element. Come on, Grumps. Don't be like that. Okay, I would like to buy houses if they have houses here, hopefully. Dang it! We're just gonna have to be, careful and not waste them. Alright, was there any other spells we should buy with a little bit more money? We didn't buy any level 4 white. Because it was kind of bad. Quick's pretty bad, too. The houses are pretty cheap, they're just not here. Well, heal 5 is probably worth picking up. AoE healing is still decent. So quick was bad. Stun might be worth it. I don't know. If it's like power word stun, it should work on low-level enemies pretty well. Alright, let's go. To Marsh, everyone's favorite place. Oh wait, you mean everyone's least favorite place? Yeah. It's incentivized. There's not a lot of incentivized locations we've got left. We've got the 2 random loose items, but what I do know, if I hard power, the first run is really long, so it should be easy to do Marsh, honestly. Get out of here. Kill that bat. Can't argue with only one encounter on that floor. Marsh cave, best cave. I don't know if anyone agrees with you there. Alright. Bad. Could be bad. This guy's got that wooden shield waiting for us. When we get boned. Trying to get boned, team. Ice does enough damage. That's pretty cool. Better than the ghosts? Well, the problem with Marsh is in the Rando, there's a lot of enemies that can get weird special skills and magic. In the Rando, typically ghosts aren't the worst. They only get like 1 or 2 hits. Time too works pretty good on these scums. They're strong to like fire, ice, lightning, so non-elemental or weird elemental seems to be the way. Well, is that enough to warp out? No. We didn't get anything really worth it at the top. Sorry, Robert. It's not very Xenonauts today. Maybe later. For now, we're having fun with new flags. 500% stats. Okay, well, yeah. What I mean is, like, the vanilla number of hits is very important to how difficult they are in the mod, or in the randomizer. So stuff like green Medusas that normally have like 8 hits or something can just become ridiculous if you give them a bit more strength. Or like Death Touch. I mean, sometimes high flags is fun. But when I'm trying to make a stream out of it, I feel like super strong. I don't want a seed that takes 5 hours. Kind of a different objective today. But I do appreciate going on challenge runs for sure. Oh yeah, the basic spiders can turn you to stone, don't forget. 40 bucks, standard marsh chest. One of the other reasons marsh is so bad is the enemies don't give you very much experience. So. 40 gold, 2 gold, a tent. Nice. This is incentivized though, assuming we don't immediately die to frost. Well, rides, you got lost intelligence twice. That's not good for you. Mostly we're trying to run away. They've got heal 5, oh no! You can't lose what you never had. Self-burn, I appreciate that. Alright, double Holy 7 gets the job done. Hey there, Pixel. The deciduous Pixel. We could try to use this as a grinding trap tile. Well, that's nice. I'm glad I found it, but you know, on its own, it doesn't get us into the air. That's not enough. Is it? No, we absolutely 100% need the canoe to get it. Okay. But it's a good find. Can't argue about that. What have you missed? Well, we're still pretty early into the run, but we've got some crazy spells today. If you've never seen the custom spell book or the modded weapons and armor, there is a lot of things to catch up on. Well, that's something to throw on, I mean, sell. I need the money. Alright, well, there is an exit spell for sale. I think level 5. So we can go pick that up now, in theory. That'll make some of our dungeon dives a little easier. But that should be a cleared marsh. Not the lock chests. That's a lock chest, I think. And then we killed Astos. The easiest run of FF6 was with 6 paladins. Wait a second. Something doesn't add up there, Robert. There's some letters that are... How many drinks have you had tonight, Robert? Starting to wonder. This is not adding up. So, okay, spells are way different. The number by the spell indicates what level slot it is in, not which version it is. I don't know how to explain it. Usually Fire 1, 2, and 3 are levels 1, 3, and 5. Now, there's a Fire 1, Fire 2, Fire 3, all the way up to Fire 8. 1 per level. But that doesn't mean we get them all, it just means they exist. We get a randomized set of those spells. There's no more good level 4 stuff, right? Like, level 4 magic, heal's okay, quick seems bad, stun seems eh. For level 3, lightning is good, bomb, I don't know, fast is fast, at least. Fade, we can't put on a red wizard or mage, the way it worked out. AVX is, whatever, and then Cure 4, so... We've got Lightning 4, Stop. I don't think Bomb is worth it, but we can pick up Cure 4. It's not really Cure 4. It's like Cure 2.5 by normal stats. Also, hey Thor. Yeah, because we can't... Just to double check. Can't learn that. Okay. AVX so far has cast Silence and Sleep at the same time on one target. So it's not that good. MM6 with 4 knights solo challenge. That's the Huzzle Fudge strat. Alright, we're going, boy, where are we going now? We need a canoe. We can do the first 2 floors of Earth. We can do, we can go to, yeah. We've got the Oxtail, and we've got open progression in the north. So we can head up to Onrak. Yeah, no thanks. 4 Thief. Why do 4 when 1 will do? Why try 4 with 1? Also, hey there, Stuart. You killed another Ankylo in chat. I appreciate that. It's not a blue Ankylo or anything. You can defeat all the other colors. So let's just keep killing stuff on the seas, trying out some spells. Lightning 4 should work pretty well. I wanted to try Lightning 7. It's coming up soon. Lightning 7 sounds really awesome. I mean, it's probably exactly the same as Lightning 3 used to be. Because usually... No, it'd be like Ice 3 except Lightning Element. These guys are actually really dangerous. Don't let them trick you. They'll kill you dead. Those guys have got Ice 4. Also, the cat is doing speed runs around the house. I forgot Zozo Melmond. Gets me every time. The only buff magic you need in Might Magic 6 is light magic, though, right? Who needs a druid for that? Alright. Oh, poisoned again. Did I give the cat caffeine? No, it's more likely he just did his business. Came out running. Okay, yeah, Exit is probably worth picking up before we do difficult dungeons. I'm pretty sure that's going to be anti-lightning, ruse, self-buff, so not very good on a white mage, and then Cure 3 is pretty low level. So that's going to be the main white magic for level 5 slots. Just kill her. Don't need her anymore. But yeah, here's the good stuff, right? Nuke. And Lock could be very useful later on. Lowering enemy evasion. Because that's a lot higher than Lock 2 used to be. And Lightning 8 sounds awesome too, but money, right? Oh, but money! But money. We found this garbage weapon from the East Coast, or the Eastern Isles. We don't need this junk. Now we got money. We could sell the ruse sword, but that'd probably be a mistake. Alright. I know it's a little expensive, but I really want to try that out. Lightning 8. Okay. We don't even have the slots for it yet. We could pick up some other magic, like level 2 magic for Jelka. Is there anything at level 2 that sounds good? Heal 7 would be very nice. Amiga, I forget what that even does. Anti-magic. That could be worth it. And then there's another warp caster. Fire 3 is pretty low. Charm was really strong. Charm was like all kinds of spells, right? This did more than just one element. This was like darkness, confuse, sleep. There's definitely status spells that do more than just one status now, and they seem like they probably are much better. So we should pick up for Jelka Heal 7, maybe Anti-Magic, and either Warp or Charm. And then we'll go up north and hit up the Water Shrine. Water Shrine's going to be a little bit dangerous, you know, pretty high level. We didn't really do a lot of grinding or anything. Just been having fun with the whole spells and stuff mostly so far. Washingtonian? That's not too far away. No gambling in Hawaii, I guess. You know, Ankylo points, you don't have to worry about it too much. The Ankylo police don't care too much about a little bit of gambling on the internet. I think Washington's more likely a part of BC the way things are going. Alright, so magic. All I'm here for is magic. Level 2 magic for Jellica. Yeah, having a second warper is pretty good. Fire 3, usually good. This is only like Fire 2 strength. Charm 4, I wish I knew for sure. But yeah, heal 7's definitely worth it. That's huge heal. Oh, that's right. I wanted to buy Fog 8. So I put Hurt 1 on Squatchamail because I was curious. But I want to also test out some other new spells. So we're going to get some less, like, substandard slot selection, spell selection. Just because I want to see, like, that's a level 8 spell. We've got Invis 8 and Fog 8 and Nuke 8. There should only be 4 white and 4 black 8th level spells in this run. So is the random spell list any good? Well, it's pretty cool. I don't know much about it, but I'm enjoying it. We also have not purchased the random shop item yet. The progression shop item. That could be in on-rack. I don't think we can get... Where am I? I lost track. We're just by Corneria. I gotta put some tents down every so often. We can't get to the waterfall. We can't get to the oasis. I don't think we can actually sail north here, can we? There's like a weird mountain range that connects the dwarf fortress, the dwarf fort, and Melmond. I always forget. Like, I feel like I should be able to go north from this area, but by the way, sharks have sleep touch, but I don't think you can ever actually go north through there. It's just annoying, you know? This is all blocked up. How does the ship fit in the tent? How about into a cabin? Is that better? Okay, we're headed to on-rack. Dwarf Fort. It's because we're not trying to go Tolkien. If you want to go Lord of the Rings Tolkien-style dwarves, then you got to put a little bit more work into it. Plenty of space in a boat for a cabin. There we go. Perfect. Proper American A. Wait a second. Wait a second. Soon, we're going to be lightning aiding these jerks. Lightning 8, man. Or just lit. It's not even... Stop calling it lightning, Blue. It's lit 8. This is a late night stream. You can say it. The live tubers know what's up. It's a lit stream. Ride snows. Okay, so we can't get up the waterfall. Oh, well. Hi there, Ankylo friend. Let's test some stuff out here. Maybe we can Amiga him. Or do I want to Amiga? Do I want to... Alright, this is some like Final Fantasy rap. Or Donkey Kong rap. We don't need Donkey Kong rap. We'll go Amiga and we'll go Chim. Stop 7. Time stop paralyzed. Chim 4 didn't work. Amiga 6 is... Oh, it's anti-magic. Wait. I'm supposed to cast AVX. Lit and Blaze. Well, one day we'll see if I can find Blaze. Okay. Fog 8. Yeah, I'm supposed to go AVX, anti-vax. I'll try Chim 4 again. It would be nice if this little message, it's probably not so easy, but it would be nice if the message said how much armor it went up. Like, we cast it once, but I don't know how much absorb it gave us. Fog 2 used to give you 12 absorb or something to the whole party. I kind of want the Ankylo to wake up and smack us. Never mind, he just died. BC suburb of Seattle. The trouble is always getting through the border guards. When I was younger, you know, back when the grass was greener and dinosaurs roamed the world, we used to travel down to Seattle a fair bit. But getting across the well, we have enough money. Getting across the Canadian-American border is not quite as easy as it used to be. Like, it just takes longer, and the border guards are more jerks these days. Alright, now we could go turn that TNT in. Speaking of TNT, let's mark that. That counts as our item shop. But while we're here, we've got the Oxyale. Let's see what the water's got for us. There's still 2 loose items we've not seen. Mermaids are a great place for that. And someone was calling out for some ghosts earlier, so maybe we'll find some ghosts down here. And we do have really good magic, really. Like, the fact that we've got all these, like, Holy 4 spells, like, there's got to be more sweepers in this spell shuffler. So, it makes the white mages a little bit better, I think. Oh, the ghosts have arrived. Holy should do bonus damage. I want to save Lightning 8 for this red Sahags. We can... Let's try the bomb. Set him up the bomb. So the ghosts seem pretty chill. Not even hitting us. Okay, the bomb's not very good. Oh, Jelka took 147 damage. That's hurt. That hurts, man. Alright, some good money, some good XP. That's what we need. Now, we've also got some spells to heal that are kind of new, like Cure 4. But Cure 4 healed you to full. I mean, it's probably about the same strength as Cure 3, I'm guessing, but maybe it is just a real Cure 4, even at level 4. Opal plus 5. Ice 4 shirt. So that's the black shirt. And Ice 4 is like the old Ice 2, because it's Ice at level 4. You would have taken the hit, but you're scared. You're actually playing as the bard, hiding in the back. Flame plus 1. Some money. Saber 6 minus 4. That's the power gloves, but they're not very good. So that gives you an idea of how strong... Well, I guess... No, Saber was not level 6. It used to be level 7. So, who knows? Flame 1 should be better than Silver 3. Yeah. And no one else can equip anything yet. Eventually, we will have access to free Ice 4, but we'll be able to equip that on Mountain. And we can use the Power Glove for buffing, for self-buffing. Okay. Well, okay, like Robert, when I was younger, traveling across the border was pretty simple. But, things have changed in recent years. Probably ever since 9/11, really. We can blame 9/11 for all the increased, security theater. Ooh, a Lightning 4 hammer. A Pro Ring minus 5. Aww. A +2 ribbon's good, though. That's a pretty good shrine. Okay. So we didn't find... Did I find any... I didn't find any... I thought I said this was incentivized. Where's my... Oh! Right, I probably incentivized the white shirt. Or one of the shirts, right? The Thor's hammer. That was probably the one we picked up that was incentivized, or something like that. Or the defense sword, or one of those weapons or items. No key items, but we got... That's often incentivized. I generally wouldn't incentivize a black shirt. We incentivized a ribbon too, so it could have been... I forget what we picked up in the chest, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We did check the floor, so that's the check. I didn't check the chests? Did I skip it? Okay, well, hold on. 41 versus 47. Okay, still an upgrade. Let's clean this up a little bit here. The ribbon should go to Squatch. Get that white mage defended. Even with the copper bracelet, that's not bad. And then the pro ring we'll give to Jelka. It's not very pro. It's like... It's really more like rookie ring. Because it's pretty heavy and it doesn't give you much absorb. Alright, and apparently I may have not opened all the chests I was supposed to open. You're welcome, Squatch. Hey there! I believe that would be Falconic over in chat. We're testing out some cool flags today. Yeah, I got it. I got it, guys. What are you trying to do to me here? We're going to warp 7 back, 1 floor. And then we're not going to die. Because we need the loose items. Still 2 loose items. And so far, nothing super scary, right? Okay, I just have to see Lightning 8. Come on. Not this time. I want to see it do, like, 400 damage. 301. 2... Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Should have saved it for a bigger group. 30 gold. Feeling like Marsh here. I don't have the Mystic Key, so I can't get the special chest. The Coral Sword is kind of convenient that you get the Coral Sword that does bonus damage to sea monsters in the Sea Shrine, but it's not going to be good enough. Alright, so we can't go to the middle room. Just one left on the top, and then we'll exit out. Maybe try to clear the Sea Shrine. We could probably do it. Think we can kill Kraken at level 15? We got Lightning 8. That's all you need to kill the Kraken. Oh, we were asking for Blaze-Its earlier in the chat. There you go. Sea Snakes got Blaze. We got the Lit. They got the Blaze. Alright, garbage. Let's get out of here. And yeah, we'll try to finish this off while we're here. I mean, we probably will make it. Probably. Oh, I should check the magic shops. I totally forgot. More crazy spells at level 7. Let's see what we get. Usually, you know, we're too low a level, but hey, because of special spells. What do we get? Rot 7. Sure, that'll just do something. Probably a bad lock spell for us. And Life 8. Okay, we definitely will want that later on. Life 8. Just resurrect the whole party? Life 3 is like, gives you a life after you die. Life 8, like, this is like celestial intervention kind of stuff here. Alright, anyway. Sounds good. I don't think Red Wizard, even if we promote him, will get that slot. I never remember, but I don't think he can get that. So we really do need our White Mage to stay alive. And then Rot, I have no idea. Might be like poison or something. Life 8 is just immortality, yeah. Turns you into a cat with 8-9 lives. Hey, your guess is as good as mine. Did I go? I went to the inn, yeah. Okay, we're thinking of maybe trying to kill the Kraken this run. What I'm doing first and foremost is just getting down to the treasure floor. And we'll see how we feel after we're done the treasure floor. Our levels are still, Our weapons are pretty bad. We've got 1 ribbon. No real strong weapon. I think we're still swinging like a silver sword. Yeah, the enemy type weaknesses should work in the randomizer as far as I know, Stuart. So if you put the Coral Sword on, we'll do a little bit bonus damage against the enemies in here. Which means, you know, I could show... I mean, it's -2. It's not even a silver sword. It's a saber. Okay, let's see. 3766 versus... It's a bit worse, but it should do some bonus damage. So it's hard to say. I don't know the exact math. Get Kraken on the Kraken, yeah. If we had the Brack, we could just Brack the Kraken. We've actually, well, I don't know. We might be okay. Okay, Sea Snakes were bad. They had some sort of magic something or other that we didn't like. Hey, look! Runnable Red Sox! Oh, thank you, Beta Branch. You're my favorite. That's the first time I've ever ran from those guys. Mark that down in the history books. Another heal 3 helmet -2. We should kill some Gur Sharks. We need that level ups. We need those level ups. We'll save the nukes. And we'll just do a little bit of lightning. That'll work. Life 8 could be like, doesn't Aerith have like a limit that resurrects everyone and gives them immortality for a little while or something? Maybe it restores all your MP too, who knows. I do like that heal 7. You're out of the loop on the FF randomizer. Heal 3, helmet -2. Okay, so yeah, this is we're playing the beta branch of the randomizer, and I enabled some very special flags. So the spell crafter flag has made an entirely new spell book. So well, I don't know that, I'm not even very good at explaining it because I don't understand it all. But spells now have don't worry about the weapons and armor, that's way different too. Spells now have any level from 1 to 8. So Ice 4, normally you would learn it in the 4th slot. If it wasn't spell level randomizer like you typically have in the randomizer, you would learn Ice 4 at 4th level back, and it would do probably about the same damage as the old Ice level 2, Ice tier 2 spell, whatever you want to call it. Ice 2 in the vanilla game. But now you could have Ice 1, Ice 2, Ice 3, Ice 4, Ice 5, Ice 6, Ice 7, Ice 8, and because of the randomizer, you could find Ice 8 at level 1 or Ice 4. Some of the spells, I don't know. They're new. Time 2 is time damage, I assume, time elemental damage. I think this is Muddle 5, Warp Charm maybe, Bomb maybe, Quick. You know, there's some interesting spells. So we're trying to test some of this out today, just to see how they work. It seems really cool. A little bit complicated, but pretty cool. Divine Intervention, yeah, that was Might and Magic. Scorched. Not too bad. Just an annoying time waster. Frostgator going for the kill. No! Sad Ankylo. That was rude. By -1 like 1 damage too much. So the heal hat, yeah, okay. I did not randomize the weapon magic or armor magic. So the heal helmet is still the heal helmet, and I believe heal 3 should be about the same as the old regular heal spell, because that was, it used to be heal at level 2 slot, right? Or was it, no, level 3 slot, right? So heal 1, hopefully I'm remembering these numbers correctly, was a level 3 white mage, so it's just the basic heal spell on a helmet. The -2 is a different mod that affects the weapon and armor's quality. So all weapons and armor also have a +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, or a -1 to 5 setting. And that affects their absorb, evade, and for weapons, damage and hit rate. So there's a modifier for all the weapons and armor, and then the magic spells are all randomized. We could have randomized armor, or item magic they call it, and that would have given us a different power glove. So instead of a saber glove, -4, it would have been a, I don't know, it could have been anything. It could have been a nuke glove, but it would have been a nuke 3 glove or something weird. Like, I didn't want to randomize it that far. Well, we're a long way from life, so we're just going to have to not die here. That chest Wasn't very good, though. So that was a bad trap tile. Bad enough. This trap tile is lobsters. I think we might want to exit out and try again if we want to kill the Kraken after we're done looting. Iron armor, money. It would be quite nice to get this kill. We've got pretty good magic available. Let's see if we can take them out. Oh, they're low. Weak! Wow. Okay. We should be okay. Unless they've got something really bad, right? Unless there's something really bad. Let's just stack the holies. They seem to be working. Our level 7 holy spell. It's not exactly fade. There is a fade spell, but however it works, it's pretty cool. The best cloth. This is like some luxury silk linen cloth. It feels really nice. That's some +5 cloth armor there. Boom. Boom. I'm just gonna leave it though. But that's some quality cloth, I'm telling you. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't want to try to run down to the Kraken with no Black Wiz. I want the full team. We might have made it, but who knows. Also, while we're in town wasting money, let's spend all of our money on that weird spell, Rot. Right. Gotta promote. We'll learn what Rot does sometime later. You found a Final Fantasy 1 rando about a year ago. You named a character. Well, yeah, you know, that's how it goes. Oh, you know what? I'm so dumb. I'm having fun. I'm having a great time, but not paying very good attention to this run. It's going to be a 3-hour seed here tonight. Alright, have I checked any... No Opal Bracelet. We did get the Power Glove, clearly. That's not checked off. Yeah, I was just talking about that. No Canoe. No Mystic. Key. Did I check? I did check the chest on the left. Yeah, we've checked all the chests in here, I believe. All we need to do is go kill the Kraken, and then we can just peace out. Maybe Rot will apply poison. Well, there's no poison status. It'll either kill them if it's a death element, or if it's a death attack, it'll either kill them, or if it does damage, it'll be poison elemental, which is new, which is kind of cool. Like, well, the enemies had a skill that did poison damage, I guess, but usually you didn't have any magic that did that. I'm kind of expecting Rot to be like even worse bad breath. It's gonna like dark and confuse and muddle, silence. I kind of have a feeling it's gonna be like that, but we'll see. I should probably throw down like a sweeper here when I try to run away, but just running away from those is so nice. We've got the Fog 8. Super Fog. We've got Blaze, Lit, and Fog 8. Right? What more could you guys ask for on this run? I mean, seriously. Maybe a weapon. You know, it'd be nice to have some kind of weapon that's a little bit better than a coral sword. Oh yeah, I was gonna... Speaking of things I was gonna show off, we need to actually swing that coral sword. So let's do that here. See if it does any damage. Unless the holy spell kills them all. That was the silver sword on Jelka, not very good. And rides with the coral, 40 damage. Yeah. I mean, maybe the shark is just very evasive, you know. We're fighting a shark underwater. What do you expect here? Yeah, it's very evasive. Come on, rides, get him. 2 hits, 161. I think it's possible they gave bonus crit rate if you're taking advantage of, you know, if you've got a weapon that does bonus damage, like it's extra effective, it's super effective against a certain enemy, an enemy family, I believe, it might have a higher crit rate. That seems like the kind of thing they might mod in. I could not confirm it, but feels reasonable. Oh, lobster ambush. Everyone take a drink. At least they don't seem to have any, like, death touches. Yeah, we'll just blast them down if we can't run, I guess. test the evasiveness of real sharks with real melee weapons. I mean, you might be able to do an experiment where you've got like some fish bait, and then, oh, come on, lobsters. Everyone's gonna be drunk at this rate. The greatest stream of all time. Well, I'll have to get a camera for that. I don't have any cameras. I'll just give you a commentary. Underwater commentary with no video. Oh, come on, lobsters! Every time, lobsters. We don't need Jelka to win this, right? We're a long way from Life 8. I should have paid more attention. I was thinking of my shark stream. I could have nuked him down. Oh man, alright, that's not working. One more try. If we don't get the Kraken this time, we'll do something else to come back later. For all I know, Kraken's gonna be super strong anyway. He'd be better than Jaws. Well, with no video and only underwater audio. Does he think I'm gonna get electrocuted, guys? You can't try to talk me into underwater microphones. Sounds electric. Can't sharks like sense electric signals from like miles away? They're not gonna come by. There's also not too many sharks in Canada. Like, we're not known for our shark population. Gotta go somewhere else, like, well, Australia, clearly. The real location of Final Fantasy 1. With all the death touch spiders and poisonous scorpions and all the terrible snakes. Makes sense. Alright. Not the last step. Come on, almost there. I was just about to say we made it to the last floor. Alright. I got a good feeling about this. We got lots of heal 7s. Heal 7 seems to be, like, the best healing spell we've ever seen. I don't know how much it is healing, but it seems to heal a lot. Also, I think at this point, we've got enough charges, we should just kill them. They do too much damage, we can't let them, you know, can't fail to run and just die. So Lightning 4, I believe, is same as old Lightning 2. Well, actually should be better than old Lightning 2, because it should be the same power as Ice 2, which is a little bit better. So it's Lightning 2.5. To beat a rhino in a sword fight. I mean, they can't even pick up a sword. I think it's an automatic loss, right? Could fast up. I just want to see if a coral sword works. We still don't have a very good weapon, you know? I just gotta say, our weapon situation is a little bit weak. How are we just gonna spell down? Like, we're just gonna try to cast down the crack. No running. Sure, we're saving the nukes for the Kraken. It usually has, what, 800 HP? Could have double that. It's gonna be pretty hard to burn it down with magic if it's got 1600 or something. But we can invisate Fogate. I have no idea how good those are. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna invisate. That seems smart. And we don't have I didn't save any fast. Oops. Well, some of these spells might work. I'm assuming Invisate is better than the old Invis 2, but I don't know by how much. Chem 4 didn't seem to work. I mean, assumedly, 4 stacks of Invis 8 should be better than 4 stacks of Invis 2. And at that point, we should be invisible. so many weird spells now. Stun, quick only self-targets. We'll try Chem one more time. Chum. You throw Chum in the water. Okay, Kraken's got Bomb 3. That might be bad. I don't know. He's just playing hard to get. Yeah. He's very dapper there with his little cloak. Okay, the damage output, not great. We do have the cool heal spell, though, so if we get bombed, we can heal up for a while. We could try using the Amiga 6. That's anti-magic. I don't even know how much of a difference that could make, but we can try it. And then, well, one last chance of Chim. Okay, Darkness, Asleep, Confused. That's pretty good. It worked 1 in 3, you know. There is a spell we have that can silence. If we can hit him with that, then the bomb will stop. Let's just do some damage. Let's see if we can AVX him. And we already got Chum, so now we try... well, let's just try some nuke. He hit himself! Stop hitting yourself! AVX, no effect. Okay, the Coral Sword's not doing much. Holy 7's alright. Nuke 8. 270. Good old nuke. I mean, he's confused. Keep trying AVX for a little bit longer. I mean, Fade would just do damage. Let's see if Lightning 8 is still okay. I think he's... Kraken 1 is weak to lightning, so this could work even better than nuke. $239. Well, it's hard. We'll never know. Not right now. But if it has 100 power and he's weak to it, he could do like 150 times 4 even. Like, that'd be crazy. Let's just start magicking him down. I'll try a couple more AVXs. What else we got? Not much else. Chim has still never worked. But I mean, he's confused anyway. It's not like he can hurt us. There we go. We got him. Cool. Well, we got all kinds of cool spells. We got him darked. We got him confused. We put him to sleep for a little bit. How many people have put the Kraken to sleep before? Tell me honest. You tell me if you've ever put the Kraken to sleep. Sounds like a new trick to me. Alright, so Kraken down. Woo! First orb, only 1 hour 34 minutes. Anyway. Now what? Now where do we go? I guess TNT. Can't turn in the bottle. Already turned in the crown. Can't get an airship. Can't go to... the TNT's gotta lead to the canoe, I think. Which means we should go this way. Are any FF1 Rando seeds soloable? Oh yeah. It's hard to say for sure if they will be in advance. But oh yeah. Oh, I hate that. I hate that fight so much. Gotta use more save states. Save state tense. A lamp 8. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. I'll buy it. If I find lamp 8, that's the brightest lamp ever. We'll definitely get it. It'll be at level 8, of course. Yeah, FF1 randos, it just depends on the flags you set and the seed you get. But soloable, it could be really easy. If you get like a nuke staff, any solo party would have a nuke staff on infinite use. And that'll be way easier than most solo runs. Or you might have one with no defense sword. If you randomize weapon magic, for instance. That is like nearly impossible. I should have probably gone to the inn. Here I am just randomly shooting it. Let's, didn't I buy some houses? Come on. Housing market. It's like real 2020 housing market. They all crashed. They just disappeared. So we're going to Dwarf. So we might as well go up. We already cleared Marsh, thankfully. We've killed Astos. We could still do the top couple floors of Earth. Oh boy. Can't get to Volcano. Can't get to Ice. Can't get to anywhere. If we get the Chime, we can do the first 2 floors of Mirage. We basically, something's got to crack this seed open though. There's got to be a canoe somewhere. Well, I guess... No, there has to be a canoe. We have to be able to get to Volcano. And even if we... You also can't just get the airship without a canoe either. We don't have the extended open... there's a flag for, like, extended open progression, which lets you... Adds a dock right next to the desert with the airship. But we don't have that enabled, so it's... I think canoe is mandatory. Blue calls it. Alright. Good. Now, I mean, that's only so good. The good part is, you know, yeah, now we can, wait. The good part is that right there. I almost forgot. It's been so long since I picked it up. Let's go fly. But yeah, I was gonna say, I still don't think we found a single loose item. I believe we have 2 loose items on the pool right now, and I don't think we've seen either. So things like Earth Cave or Mirage Tower are still up for grabs. This means we can check more magic shops. This just means less deaths to hogs in the open seas. So I could have skipped... Where did we get the TNT? Did I get the... I thought I got the TNT in the Sea Shrine, right? Or no, maybe I got it earlier. Where would I have gotten it? I forget now. You guys remember where I picked up the TNT? If I'd known the TNT led to canoe, I could have maybe skipped a little bit of dungeon there. Maybe. Alright, we're in the air. Let's go pick up a couple key items. We've got the bottle. There's always Sarda. And what do we got other than that? No ruby. Pretty sure Titan's Trove's incentivized. Hooray, we can do Earth. Yay, you can go to Earth. I really should go to an inn one of these days. Gaia's next, but it's a long way away. We can do Waterfall now. I still haven't found the item for sale. Let's check the... While we've got the airship, let's go check the Oasis. It's over here somewhere. This is this weird area. Nobody flies up here. This is like a really weird area of the map. It's the northwest part of Onrak's island or continent. But you have to go almost to the waterfall, but then take a left. And then there's nothing there. So it's just a weird part of the map. Did we see it? Uh-oh. Where was it, Jelka? Blue, you're... Okay, while we're here, let's go do the waterfall. I want to go turn the bottle in, but... Onrak? Okay. You're telling me... Oh, is that where I bought the TNT? That was it! I think I had exactly enough money. I did tick off the item shop. I mean, it's on my tracker that I ticked it off. Yes. So we could have gone to Onrak, bought the TNT, turned it in, got the canoe, turned in the floater, get the airship. That would have been the strat, I guess. But, I mean, clearing out Sea Shrine didn't take too long, so... Okay. What am I doing here? What am I actually trying to do? On Raku? Yeah, just on hard sea. Was there any houses? I don't suppose. Not a lot of houses for sale. It's a depression. No houses for sale. Everyone's holding on to their assets. Alright. To the waterfall. So I do remember, like, the Red Caribe Frost Gator was pretty bad. So let's just throw a couple tents here on the way up, just in case. This one. This is what killed me once, right? Stun touch. Okay. We'll just use a couple cabins. Alright, so one thing should be fun here. I turned on the, seriously. I turned on the random waterfall, so this could be fun. We'll go up and left like vanilla and then see where that takes us. Maybe. I think I turned on... Oh, that's the other one. I turned on earth floors as well as the waterfall in the good little loop. Usually there's no loop in the waterfall. So it's totally possible that the earth cave is terrible because I randomized the layout of that as well. I suppose one thing we could also do at this point, I guess, if they're not weak to any spells, we could try, non-elemental. It's a bot, Stuart. Don't worry. The bot self-sanitizes. Maybe I should try that bomb spell again. Oh, come on, dude. Mountain needs some better armor. What have I got on him? Okay, it's my own fault. I should have tried to... Well, we have not... I don't think we've even seen the gold bracelets yet, have we? Alright. It's fine, don't worry about it. You got a guy with a stick in the shopping aisles. That's awesome. We've got like stickers on the floor up here. You should just have a guy with a stick that smacks anyone that gets too close to each other, right? That's what I want to see. I want the grocery store to hire security guards with sticks. And if you don't stay, whatever, 6 feet apart or whatever meters apart, you just get whacked with a stick. Okay, I'm just on autopilot here. I should pay more attention or else we're going to get lost in this place forever. Oh, I saw the frame, so we gotta go up there. Alright. Fire hydrants. Well, vroom vroom. Let's take care of these guys, clean that up. Probably not worth a grind right now with Mountain dead, but, it's not the worst trap tile. I gotta get better weapons before I go back to swing swords. Almost 3,000. It's not the worst. It'd be less if we had everyone alive, but... Nope. Good thing we added that, whoever added that, confirmation for your teleport. Okay, that's fun. We now have checked the robot, and we can now chime it up. We can go to Mirage. We can't get to Sky. I think I did not incentivize Sky Castle. I don't remember. Maybe I did. We also translated the slab already, and we just turned in the TNT recently. We have not done Matoya or Elf or locked chests. We haven't found the adamant yet. Not gone. We can go to the Lefane. We should do that. We should turn in the fairy bottle next. So fairy bottle and then Lefane. That's the plan. Another heal helmet. Isn't that the third? What? Wait a second. That's 3 heal 3 minus 2 helmets. That's one too many, game. I did turn random treasures on, so it's fine, but that's a little bit weird. Alright, let's go to Gaia. Also, hey there, Puff. Yeah, I think I saw the meme with the pool noodle hat guy. That seemed pretty good. Frost Gators. Just run for it, guys. Stun touch. Got it. No need for saves. We're fine. Okay, Gaia, resurrect, turn in the bottle, check the magic. maybe buy some gold bracelets? I don't know. Gotta buy something for Squatch. Bomb 5, Mute 2. Well, Bomb 5, maybe. I don't know. Life 4 and Holy 8. This is the same level that had Life 8, right? So, I don't think we need Life 4 and Life 8. But Holy 8 could be good. That'll be a promotion one for sure. Maybe some rings for sale? Yeah, there we go. So vanilla. I don't think we have the space for it, yeah. But yeah, that's gonna make a big difference. Should probably just sell those heal helmets, honestly. We're gonna need a lot of money if I want to buy lots of magic at high levels. Just for sciencing rather than use. Keep the ice shirt for now. Yeah, we could keep one to equip on promotion, but we'd rather have a ribbon anyway. I mean, Opal Glove plus 5's got to be pretty decent too, actually. Hey there, Ninja. I'm glad you've been enjoying the series, or the channel in general. It's no big deal if you can't show up live. The live streams are for a specific audience of... It's a small subset of my total viewers that are available at the same time as I am, so nothing to worry about. Level 8 white gets us bad heal, bad fog, good cure. I mean, might be worth it if we get enough levels, I guess. And then X fur, kind of vanilla, and BRN. Oh, that's 2 level 8 spells at level 8. That's unfortunate. So is this going to be like Inferno? Like super high level fire magic with a special name at level 8, maybe? Like nuke damage, but still fire elemental, maybe. I mean, it burn. Maybe it just makes a random insult. Your mother smells of elderberries. Hey, some houses. That's really good. I knew they were cheap. They don't sell them very many places. Let's say let's crash the market. We'll buy like 50 houses. Okay, bought up all the real estate in Gaia. Inflate it and then resell them next year. Overcharge for renters. We're a foreign investor coming in buying up all the property. Alright, we got the bottle. Alright, we got a bit of a fetch quest here. Let's check off the ferry and the adamant. One of these is probably going to lead... Well, has to lead to the key and the flute at some point, I think. But we might have a bit of a long quest chain to go. Because there's still quite a few fetch quest items to turn in. We're still going to do Lefane first. And it's possible this gives us like the opal bracelet. But we would keep that anyway. There's not much that I would reset out of. I probably should have healed up, to be honest. There's a reason I say not really speedy on the side of the screen. I don't think we've seen a single... We've not found any instant death magic yet. And that's one of the things I wanted to try out. We've got lots of weird, like, status effect magic. And some really good damage magic. But I don't think anything we've seen yet has had, on-hit kill kind of effect. But that's just random with the random spellbook. So bought all these houses. You know, I should have gone to the inn, but whatever. Okay, giants, not really worth my time. Let's kill some frost wolves. I still don't know... There's so many spells I don't really know how good they will be. But we're learning, you know. we should be paying attention to like the minimum damage roll on some of these, and then that's the power. Like Bomb 3 might have a power of 30 if that's the lowest it can possibly do. Maybe. And from there you can sort of figure out the damage if you want. Good, no Lupa Lupa. Okay, we can clear sky. That might be worth doing next. So we have full Earth Cave, Volcano, and Sky. We can do everything except Topher, which needs the loot and the key. Which could be loose items, which means we'd have to clear the whole game. DF4, not very impressive. And... gas! I wonder if that's like poison gas kills or poison gas does damage. Or turns to stone. Who knows? That's a new spell, though. Neat. Alright, well, let's keep going. I suppose we turn in the, whatever it was we picked up there. We picked something up, I swear. Also, we went to start at some point. What did we get from the bottle? The bottle gave us a quest item. Just lost track of it. Adamant. I did check it off, I just didn't notice. So it'd be really cool if a holy spell does bonus damage against undead like zombies. Doesn't look like it. 64 is about as low as I've ever seen. In fact, I might say that the holy spell might have a power of 60. Oh, gotta kill these guys. Cannot let these guys escape. Nuke them. Wait, what? Single target? Hold on, guys. Well, Jelka died. Standard. Red Ankylo problems. Nuke. It's What? What's going on? What? It did over 400 damage, and it's single target. That's great! It's actually got more power than the default nuke. It's just, like, for bosses, that's amazing. It's actually better than nuke against bosses. Not a great sweeper, of course, but yeah, alright. That's very neat. Gotta get that tail to get promoted. Oh, this is the worst place to get revived. What am I thinking? Let's go Adamantium. So we'll go up, turn in the dwarf. This town's good for revives. What am I thinking here? We also have all of Volcano to do. Wow, we've got all Earth, Volcano, and everything except Water and Marsh. Oh, Castle Ordeals is probably incentivized. So next up, because we'd like to get the tail to get promoted before we start diving for loose items. So we should try... Well, obviously, do our fetch quests, see what happens. We've got Castle Ordeals probably on the docket for next. Okay, that's great. I also never went to Cardia Isles, which I maybe should have, but we'll do that now, because it's convenient. This'll let our fighter rides actually equip a good sword. What am I doing? Just drunk driving in my airship again. We're on pace to be about 3 hours, it's fine. If we start go-moding dungeons, if we get the last 2 key items, it'll go pretty quick, but, you know. I forgot to check the canoe and the tail. Alright, there you go. Everyone's promoted. Congratulations. Now you can equip a ruse sword. But that's definitely better, right? 4796. That's a significant upgrade. I mean, that Saber +4 is pretty good. I'll give you that, but... Toss those. I didn't mean to drop that. I just fat thumbed it. That would have been nice. Apparently I don't like my current button setup, I gotta say. Now the Ice 4 shirt -1, I think if it wasn't for the modifiers, they'd be the same defense, but a little bit heavier shirt. Also, this gives you... The black shirt gives you what? Time protection and fire element protection, I think. So it's got some status protection on it. The gold ring doesn't, but it does have a lot more absorb because of the modifier. So the +6 armor is probably better than the... It's actually like 8 absorb higher. So I'm assuming that's better. That put Rides at 60 absorb. That's pretty darn good. Because that Opal Gauntlet is much better than usual. And he has Fire, Ice, and Lightning protection, which is actually a decent combo. And then Defense Sword. Okay, we're looking all right. We've got some work, but we're getting there. The Defense Sword is definitely not, you know, your top choice for going to the end of the game, but it's better than nothing. I guess low money is not very important anymore. We need big money or items. Get out of my way, Dragon. Another Coral Sword. Okay, Dragon Armor +2. Flame Sword +4. Now we're getting somewhere. Watch this. 60 Absorb. Bam, 72 Absorb. We're up there. That's good. Unfortunately, Red Wiz cannot equip base armor. Flame +4 might be competitive. Let's check this out. 47.96. Yep. Excellent. So that Flame +4 has got to be, like, approaching Xcal tier. It's hard to know exactly because I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but that's got to be 53 attack. That's definitely in, like, Excalibur range. Even though it won't have the bonus damage to enemy families, monster families. Very cool. Steel +2, no thanks. Now, if you get enough steel armor, like if you got steel armor that had a high enough... What am I trying to say? If you had steel armor with a high enough bonus, it does reduce the evasion penalty. So, like, steel armor +5 would be pretty good. The big problem with steel armor is usually that it's very heavy. So it lowers that evasion so much. But the bonus modifier does help. Alright. Mountain, a little bit more absorb. It's a bad ring. You know, pro ring is really not up in the pro league, really. It's a try hard in the juniors. Another steel armor. You can probably sell it for some money, I guess. I guess we'll keep it. Okay. We have not bought any level 6 magic. Let's do Castle Ordeals next. We still are missing 2 key items to finish the game. And I believe... Ordeals will be incentivized, and then something else must be. Well, no, there's 2 loose items. This could be a white shirt, and then the 2 last items are loose. That'd be rough. I'm pretty sure the last... Let's see what we're missing. Crystal, Ruby... Actually, Titan Troves is incentivized, but that's going to be part of, like, an item chain. Because we're going to need the Ruby... What did those guys have, by the way? Something just killed me dead. Oops. Looking at my item tracker, not paying attention, and then suddenly Mountain's dead again. But yeah, Ruby, Herb, Crystal, will lead to the key and the loot, or one of them will lead to the, you know, point is, they've got to lead to that. And then 2 loose items. Basically, there's three items we need. Well, no, sort of like there's, how do I explain it? There's 3 final items. Loot, key, and... Actually, I wonder if I incentivize the opal bracelet. Now I don't know. Could be incentivize opal, white shirt, and then 2 more progression items. So, pretty high odds of an incentivized item being in a loose chest, actually. Alright, let's see what Ordeals has for us today. One of the easier, shorter dungeons. And we got lots of warps, too. Well, I say easy, but you know what I mean. Shorter, generally. I don't think we've been here yet. Wow, who needs warp when you just have luck? An imp trap tile? Aww, isn't that cute? Watch him pull out a nuke. Okay, seriously, you gotta let me go or I'm gonna have to kill you. Okay, a bad wear sword. That's the one Rides really wants, I hear. Opal shield, nice. Gold ring, not needed anymore. Do we give a bigger absorb? No, I think we hold... No. Okay, we can do it now. I was going to say we want to hold on to our elemental protection, but the dragon armor is fire, ice, lightning protection. We go from 72 absorb to 77 absorb. That's perhaps the highest absorb I've ever seen, and we don't even have a helmet equipped. Should have kept those heal helmets. We could crack 80. You're going to be a pretty good tank for us tonight, Rides. Might not get any massives, but... Some super cloth. Another flame sword. Oh, you know what we can do with that? That would be a good backup for Jelka. Big upgrade for the old silver sword. Yeah, we're definitely in a position where we can start clearing some dungeons, no doubt about it. Got some good armor now, got, what, 2 ribbons? I'd say we could go mode some dungeons, but without the key or the loot, we can't even think about it. There's too many loose items out there. Alright, let's see the trap tile. Not a big deal. Okay, let's go turn the herb in, and then... Never went to ice, right? Ice will be incentivized. We got the airship and the canoe so late. Because we did Sea Shrine before any of that, I'm like, man, a little bit off my normal routing, so... We want to hunt down the incentive checks. If Lightning 8... Well, that's what killed us. Makes sense. Ouch. Yeah, okay, Catman, don't mess with the cat. We can kill these guys. I should not use Ice 4. I gotta have better spell than Ice 4. I guess we could stop by Crescent Lake and pick up some level 6 magic before we go to the Ice Cave. We could pick up some magic for our knight here. Let's go up. Gotta try out the spells. Was I gonna sell anything? I was gonna. We have tons of money, but... Magic, if I want to buy the level 8 spells... We need all the money. Oh, we can sell the extra gold ring. Gold rings actually are not worth that much. Enough, but not crazy. But there's some level 8 magic that's max price, 65,500, so... It's going to be a little bit pricey to pick them all up. We don't need coral swords. We don't need wear swords. We do like ruse swords. All right, cleaned up. Nice clean inventory. So, oh yeah, there's some new spells we haven't tried out. So, anti-magic. We've already got anti-magic 6, right? So, assumedly, we don't really need anti-magic 7. It's a bit better, but it's a higher level slot. Dia should only work on the undead, at least I think. So I want to try out the guard spell. And I guess Dia and then Amiga anyway. And then let's see black. Oh yeah, triple X. It's unlikely I'm ever going to use slow 4, but I'm surely not going to use lit 2 or ice 1. Can we learn the third slot? Yeah. Maybe guard will be really good. Alright, we got lots of level 6 magic now. Let's go do some ice baby. Maybe land first. Dia only works on undead. Well, it should. But why didn't they call it harm? Because harm is the name of Dia in this game. Let's see what happens. Triple X. Single target. Assumedly less than some number of HP insta-kill. Yeah, I mean, I assumed it would only work on undead, but you never know. Triple X, erased. Pretty sweet. What else do we have? Guard. It does hit our units. Stun, it might be like power word stun, but I don't know. Probably not. Okay, that's a weird spell. So guard is self-targeting armor up. It's like saber, except armor. Like, it's a fog saber. Some of these are going to be a lot better on, like, ninjas or red mages with masses or something. Now, I'd also say at this point that we haven't really run into too many terrible skills or spells. We found Lit 8 on the Catman, so that's going to make the Mirage Tower a little bit scarier. But there's still a lot of nasty things that could be out there, I'm sure. There you go. Nope. Dia 7. That should be like harm 4 tier damage. Oh yeah. Oh, wait a second. 500 damage? That's better than harm 4, guys. Dia 7 is very strong against undead. There's your Lich Killer. That's a new record for magic damage for me. Never seen... Well, I've seen a bit higher than 400 in vanilla, but never seen anything over 500. Let's do the patented warp strat. Opal -3. Aww. Is an opal -3 better than a gold +3? I kind of think it won't be. So, Squatch 42. Yeah, That's too bad. The opal bracelet is trash. So that means... What else is incentivized? There's 2 loose items. We gotta just start checking. We're gonna want to go to the volcano next. A little bit... I mean, okay, Mirage and Sky have a lot of chests, but they've got Catmans. The Opal Cheerio is... Yeah, it went bad. Pro Ring -5. I haven't even been buying them, they're so bad. Oh, right. Death Protection is good and all, but... Oh... Sorry, Rides. Goodbye, 77 armor. Death Protection's probably better than a little bit of Absorb. That's 2 seeds in a row where we've had, like, really bad Protect rings. Which is usually, like, one of the, well, the best ring gauntlet accessory. I should probably heal some people up here, by the way. Also, airs, they're pretty evasive, you know, so you gotta use magic to kill them, Blue. Joke, it's so close to death. Yeah, be careful, Blue. We can always exit out, it's no big deal, but, well, we have 1 life 8 now, so that's good, right? Looks like heal 7 is around 100 HP per cast to the whole party. Cure 4 might be more single target. Should be. Don't get R-boned. Alright, trapped out. Just a troll. Just 3 trolls, just like the YouTube comments. Alright, garbage ice so far. We've got a few more chests, like 5 or so, and then we're out. Heck, this has been a terrible ice cave. Even the incentivized item was garbage. An opal ring that was worse than a gold ring, even. Complete trash. Most future tubers are fine. It's just standard YouTube comment section, right? Don't worry, future tubers. I love you too. I'm streaming for the live tubers first. Trust me, there's plenty of live trolls as well. It's not just the future tubers. Tim's still here, right? We'll need a custom rank for him. Double oof. Excal -3. Got a bad feeling about that one. Alright. Flame 4 versus Excal 3. Flame 4 is 54,102 right now. Better. But barely. Now, it does get extra damage to a lot of stuff, so that helps. But not great. Alright, and we're done. Okay, so that's ice done. We still have no Mystic Key. We can go anywhere except for Topher. So I think Volcano's the next play, obviously. Hey there, Sir Garwin. Oh, I forgot. I got the herb turn in. Oh, it's close by. We'll do the herb first before we go to Volcano. The thing is, we're still going to need 1 loose item no matter what at this point. This is likely to turn into a ruby or a crystal. But it could be a key. Alright. We're gonna get the vanilla chain here, except backwards. You get the herb from wherever we got it, and then you take the herb to the prince, and he gives you the crystal for Matoya, and then she gives you the crown, and then Astos gives you the key. I don't know. Some sort of weird backward fetch quest. I said some of you are trolls. What? Who wants a Fog 5 -2 shirt? That's not going to be as good as a gold +3 at all. Fog's not even invisible. What's going on? Alright, so it looks like our magic casting weapons and armor are not great. Also, that means we've got 2 loose progression items. One of them will be a ruby, the ruby, and the other one will be whatever's not found in the Titan Strobe. Titan Strobe's going to have either the key or the loot, and then a ruby loose, and then the other key item loose. I think I'm just going to sell those to make room for more money. Fog shirts? Not even worth very much. Ice 4 shirt? Garbage. Soggy Cheerio? Not worth it. Old shields. Alright. We're keeping the power glove for now. I mean, if I get another ribbon, I'll put it on Rides and equip the opal glove. Although, he might want the power glove anyway. Even though it's -4. Interesting. Yeah, that X-Cal was disappointing too. Not a lot of chances. We could find a good Sun Sword that would be better than that, I guess. So if you're really lucky, we'll find like a Sun Sword +5. Or a good Massa, of course. But with 2 loose items for progression, we can't skip much right now. Just gotta start clearing stuff out as quick as we can. Of course, there's like, we only had 2 loose items in the whole run. And they're gonna be the last 2 things we find. Who's betting on, what would be the last place I check? Would I go to Sky or Earth next after this? We could probably do Sky next. I'm just scared of the Lightning 8 Catman a little. 2 gold, nice. Earth is less chests by a long shot, but might not be as bad. The good news is Catmen are only on the bottom floors, I think? So once we get past the first 2 floors, or 3 floors, maybe they don't show up in the air? So the last chest, if we do it in the order I'm thinking I'm doing, the last chest we check will be floor 4 Earth on the bottom left. Okay, that's 1 down. That'll lead either to the loot or the key. It's always, look, it's always the top of Volcano. You should just do Volcano early. You should just do the armory in the Volcano early. End of story. Now, we didn't really have a canoe for a long time, so we couldn't have got here too much earlier. And I still think hitting the incentive ice is better, but it seems like the top of Volcano is just always where the incentive loose item is. Farming for GP. Is that what you guys are doing in chat right now with all the minigames? Charm Axe. Interesting. So that's the light axe, but it's the Charm 4 axe +1. And a great, not very great axe. A -5 axe of not so great. It's more of a blunt axe than a great axe, to be honest. We'll add that to the Blaze Lit. What was the other one? Just the pile of memes, basically. Alright, well, Although we have progression, there's still one more loose item. There's no real reason. Well, okay, it's possible. It's possible the ruby leads to the key, and then a key lock chest has the progression, the loose item. But it's also possible the ruby leads to the loot, and we need to find the key anyway. In a loose chest here. So probably we'll finish Volcano, full clear Volcano, then turn in the ruby for Titan's incentive. If it's the Mystic Key, then we'll do the Mystic Key stuff around, you know, around Corneria and all that. Hoping that we get lucky, and then we can go mode Earth and Sky. If we check all the free chests with the key and it's not there, then I guess we go to Sky. And I mean, there's lots of chests there. Yeah, we'll find something, maybe. Or it'll be in the last chest in Earth, and we'll just 100% the seed again. Alright, Thunder Cerberuses, that's bad. I didn't know that. That's another reason Sky is a bad option. There's 4 packs of Cerberus in Sky Castle. It's definitely leading me towards going to Earth instead of Sky. Bad Pro Ring. That was a trap tile. I was dumb. These guys hitting hard. Waters are brutal today. I guess we could pick up some spells for rides pretty soon. There's some pretty good level 1, level 2, level 3 white magic. Aegis Shield -2. Opal Shield +2, no status protection. Or Aegis Shield -2, Poison Stone status protection, but less armor by about 4. What do we think? I usually stack status protection. But we used to have 72 absorb. 72 absorb. Where did it all go? $67. Yeah, 63 is still lots. It would be nice to have maxed out armor, but status protection is really the key most of the time. Maybe when we fight Kraken, we'll put on max absorb. Who knows? Alright, linked. One of these days, I won't check that. One day. Fire 3 is... It's not actually Fire 3, it's Fire 2 still. Mage Staff. Nothing really amazing. Opal Armor will be worse than Dragon Armor by a fair shot. We're getting lots of stuff, just not the stuff I need. Oof, that's a dangerous fight. Let's just nuke these guys down. These are gonna hit really hard. Let's actually... They're weak to ice. Nuke is single target of all things. I guess Ice 4 might be our best damage here. At least they rolled fairly low HP. They punch hard, but they're not that durable. Alright, the Excal's getting some work done. That's another Opal Armor. Hahaha. This would be an interesting grind trial. We would get a lot of XP very quickly here if we don't die. I've got one backup life 8. Let's take like one more. This is like a ton of experience if we just don't lose. And we've got pretty good sweepers. Turn order is very important though. And good damage rolls help, of course. I don't know if I should push my luck any more than this. But 7,000 experience, man, that's some pretty good leveling up. Maybe we try again. Like, we can... Every time it's a little bit safer, you know? Don't kick me in the butt. Come on, game. This is where having higher absorb would help a little bit. I think this is a good grind tile. It just, you know, scared me a little bit at first, but I think this works out to be really nice. Now, I don't know how much longer I want to grind anyway, but this is about as efficient as we're going to get. I guess I could have kept the white shirt, or the black shirt that would have cast ice for free. Maybe we go till we run out of ice 4 charges, which is, you know, this fight plus one more. You want to save enough to kill Carrie if there's any problems, but... I stand by this decision. It seems to be going pretty well. Not too dangerous. They definitely hit hard, and we could get very bad turn order. We could get ambushed and potentially die. But we're going to do one more fight. Oh no, greed Ankylo! Not greed Ankylo! Okay, we need to not go at the end of the turn. I don't know, it's not gonna help much. Just wish I had some spell on the black mage that would help. I guess if Muddle hits... Oh, it's single target. Try Kim. If this hits, they'll be, like, asleep, dark, confused, right? Well, it didn't work on the waters, but, you know, the negas are out there. Alright, that's it. No more pushing my luck. I think I have to fight one of these to get to the Fire Dragon chest anyway. So I am already extra pushing my luck. But that's some good leveling up. We went from, like, the teens to 24 real quick there. Good grind tile as long as you don't die. The chat's all lurkers. I mean, it is, like, 11 at night. Which means it's 2 AM on the East Coast. Double ambush, dang. Might warp back to avoid this on the way out. Ow. Ow. I'm glad we have all the gold armor, or the gold bracelets. They, This is gonna make the Temple of Fiends Revisited pretty dangerous, because there's gonna be a whole floor of this, theoretically. Running a little low on healing after all that. This fight, I guess we take it. I mean, I'm taking everything else, right? I don't really know if the Wiz Sahogs... I think the Great Sharks had some ability. Rides up to level 25, getting pretty strong, Let's just warp black a level, so I don't have to fight that trap tile again. That's the spirit, Sir Garwin. Play your own game, and listen in the background, as Blue doesn't always commentate what's happening. Ooh, whiz ogres with ruse. That's really vanilla. See you later, Puff. Cremate whiz ogres. Well, that's a little bit unusual, I suppose. Now, for healing, we don't have much. Well, we got some Cure 4s. Some Cure 2.5s. Alright, let's deal with this carry. I'm not expecting too much trouble. Well, it'd be nice if we had some more spells, I guess. Nuke 8 is pretty good. We got anti-magic. We got triple X. You throw an Invis 8 up and then nuker. 5 hits, 5 damage, no problem. Nuke 8, 562 damage, new record. All right, that's a great spell. Nuke 8. That's some crazy damage on that. All right, we got ourselves a herb. No, we got a ruby to turn in. We got some white magic to pick up for our knight while we're in the middle here. But that's another orb lit. And, you know, technically I did the fire dragon chest. So, I think we can only learn AVX and Cure 4 on rides. I still don't really know what AVX does, but, you know, we got it. Anything else we want to pick up while we're here? We're pretty much maxed on white level 3 and black level 3. There's a little bit of space for black level 4 if we cared, and white level 4. I guess we'll pick something up while we're here. It seemed like it was pretty bad, but it's fine for testing, right? We want to test some of these spells out, maybe. Heal 5. Right, that's why we didn't pick anything else. Dia 2, Sleep 2, Cure 1. All garbage level white magic. And then for black, Quick turned out to be kind of bad. Saber is not bad, but this is a backup strat for a backup strat if Jelka has to do the final boss. At least he's got a couple spells. For level 4. We're gonna swing up to Provoca and then Corneria. Well, hold on. No. That's dumb. There's a 50-50 chance that we get the key from Titan's Trophy. So it'd be better to get this first before we go to Corneria for the key. And also Elfland, for that matter. Silver Helmet. Pure Potion. Iron Glove. The Mystic Key! Alright, well, that's one step from Go Mode. So we have ourselves a loose loot, which could be anywhere. Earth Cave, Mirage Tower, Sky Castle, any locked chest, including the bottom of Marsh. We'll do all the normal checks except the bottom of Marsh for now. These seeds hate me. I'm not looking for a grind tile anymore, so just get out of here. We'll go clockwise from Castle Ordeals. Still no Massa. Massa could be good. Sunsword could be good. Another ribbon would be nice. But really all we need is the loot. Could probably just reset out, but if I want to buy those level 8 spells at the end of the game, we probably need a bit more money still. I should probably do Temple of Fiends. Come on. Who's piloting this airship? Crashing into the ocean. would kill a sandworm, why not? That Excalibur's doing a good job. Ooh, frost bones. We do get boned. Ouch. Let me take a short break. I'll be back in just like 30 seconds. Don't worry, the death music doesn't mean I actually died. I'm still fine. No COVID around here. I figured with the cool piano medley, you guys would be okay with a short break from commentary. Okay, Temple of Fiends is a bust. Now, one thing I was thinking about is, you know, I'm talking about endgame weapons. There is one end game weapon that some people are a huge fan of that I wasn't considering in terms of all the plus or minuses. There could be a game changer / wet noodle depending on your preference. If it's -5, it's definitely a wet noodle. But imagine a +5 game changer. The power would be overwhelming. Nothing is any good. David found out that I've got a Subnautica Let's Play. Yeah, that was cool. That was right at the launch of Subnautica. So right after it finished beta, before we got the expansion. I haven't played the expansion yet. One day, maybe. We'll see. Okay. Corneria Treasury, bust, but I should, before I leave, check... What was that one? Oh yeah, that was Kessler Deals, that stuff. I should check the white magic for good old Knight. Because Holy's good, and Invis 8 means we can buff up our evade really fast on a tough boss. So when we get to the Kraken, that might be a real nice switch. Okay, Provoca for magic, and then I guess Elfland for 4 more chests, and then either Marsh for like 4 more chests. Maybe, I don't know, man. Is the logic telling us that they gave us the key last? The last loose item is locked behind the mystic key? Like, that kind of seems fitting. It's I don't know, man. Heal 7, definitely worth picking up. And Fog 8. And maybe Anti-Magic, I don't know. I could see that being alright. I don't know exactly what Anti-Magic does. If it's anti-rub, or anti-fire, ice, lightning, or anti-mute, or something, or it could just be like magic defense up, that would be great. If anti-magic just gives you straight magic defense, that'd be a nice buff spell. Gold ring, some money, wood helmet -1, killed some random elf on the way out. Well, seeing as Elf Castle's so close to Marsh, and we've got exit, I think we're going to check key-locked Marsh. It's debatable, but it's close by, and if the Mystic Key was leading us to the final loose item, then this is where it has to be now. there's far more chests in Mirage and Sky, so that's where we're gonna... That's likely the play. We're also pretty close to Earth. We could just go over to Earth and clear Earth right now. Like, sometimes you're thinking rooting in terms of what's close on the world map. Sometimes you're just playing chest density. Sometimes, you know, you're trying to read the seed and see what it thinks. And I'm going to take a stab and say Key Locked Marsh. Because we got the key last loose item was the ruby that led to the key. And then there's one more loose item somewhere. So maybe this is it. The scums are... Well, I mean, they are scums. Not quite trolls, but they're up there. Alright, unrunnable scums. There's an FF1 tourney race. There was a recent FF1 tourney play-in. Will lightning strike twice? Was it... Was it a, loose item in the Marshlock chests? The whatever they call them. Marshlocked, I guess. So far, no dice. Still no dice. Nothing in the next room. One more chest. Come on. I mean, I'm only racing myself, but the odds of getting in under 3 hours is looking slimmer and slimmer as the loose items pile up. Goodbye, Vern. If Pixel, if you're still there, that's for you. Alright. Swamp is dead. Loose key in the water shrine. Loose cube in the key locked room. That's pretty brutal. Yeah. Everyone did mermaids, isolated the... Oh, the lock... I did that too! Okay, first we're gonna buy some level 8 magic. I totally forgot about the Sea Shrine lock chest. Yeah, no one would go back. That would be terrible. I want to buy some level 7 magic, so hey, why not? Let's buy Boom 5. Set up the boom. Holy 8, yes. And Life 4 is probably still worth it, because it's another life spell in a different slot. Jelka can't learn either. Seeing as we'll be headed back to Onrak, we could technically buy some more stuff over there. We keep finding all this opal armor. Please be worth a lot of money. Yeah, that's good enough. We've got 200,000. At this point, we might have enough money for everything we want. Yeah, I would say... if you don't have the key when you go to water, and then you get it later on, that's such a crazy loose check. I don't know, is it worth level 8 cure 6? Oh, I have to try burn. I know what Exfer does. Slow is slow. Fog 5. We've got Fog 8 at low level. We've got better heals. Cure 6 might be worth the money, maybe. Something to cast at level 8. Not great, though. Oh, right. That's why you don't buy Life 4, because you've got Life 8. Dang, I forgot they were at the same level. Alright, let's go on that crazy gamble then. Jelka brought up that one lock chest in Sea Shrine. It won't take too long to go there. Plus, I kind of want to buy some magic anyway, so it's an easy argument for me to finish buying my magic spells before I go to Sky. Sky is also pretty scary. We've got Catmen with Lightning 8, and something else in there was pretty bad too. Cerberus had Cremate or something worse, I forget. Anyway, there's some pretty nasty spells on the Mirage Tower enemies. Dang it, all you can buy is Pure 2? Jelka, you picked the worst spell to learn. Oh yeah, Rot. I think you can learn that one. Nope. Nothing. Whatever was available for Jelka at level 7, we didn't get anything. I could have checked level 5 magic. He might have been able to learn Nuke promoted. I forget what slot it was in. We should probably go back to Melmond at some point. I guess when we go to Earth, we'll buy some more magic in Melmond just for fun. Alright. So, we go up to the reverse C room. Probably get nothing. It's just one check. Kind of want to try out some more Lightning 8. We've got some new spells to try out too, so got to see what they do. Lightning 8 is 522. 586 multi-target. Oh, it does so much damage. If you're weak to lightning, that's great. I think 586 is tied for my highest damage. Nuke did that much single target, probably with no elemental weakness. But with the elemental weakness, Lightning 8 has crushed the old records. That's a sweeper that sweeps hard against the Sea Shrine. Alright, what do we get? A large knife. Alright, no memes today. I guess we've only got 2 dungeons left. Sky seems by far the best play. Earth seems terrible. So Sky it is. There wasn't any good level 8 magic in Lefane, was there? There's only 2 spells. I sort of remember them being both garbage. Not worth traveling all the way back just for science, right? I don't think. That's the kind of thing you should write down if you're playing a new spell randomizer. Alright, Ankylos. Holy 8. Rot 7. Oh, Rot 7 single target. Interesting. Holy 8. That's gotta be like Fade tier damage. Rot 7 did damage? Ooh. So I wonder if Rot is the damage poison. I don't know. There must be some enemies weak to poison element, but I don't know what they are, really. Unfortunately, that's Fade and Life 2 essentially at the same tier, which is not ideal. So Rot 7, oops. Rot 7 is single target poison damage, I guess. Holy 8 is going to be a bit better than Holy 7. We had a Fade -1, and now we've got a Fade. So those are good spells. Chimeras are weak to, like, ice. Not that we've got a lot of extra spells. Let's see. I still wish I knew how AVX worked. These things are probably strong to burn. Bon 5, I assume, is non-elemental. But I don't really know. AVX is just sleep and silence together for some reason. I don't know. Did anyone have any guesses on what AVX stands for? Like, what kind of Final Fantasy spell would that be? It's like status effects, just a couple minor status effects. We do have Dia level 7. Let's try Burn 8. Oh, Burn 8 is single target. Oh, dang. Pretty weak vampires. Looks like first floor of Mirage is a bust. We do have lots of warps, so the top of Sky Castle can go pretty quick. I'm scared of these catmen really lightning us down. We'll be almost guaranteed death if they spam it. Charm 4 is Darkness, Confuse, Asleep. That's really nice. ADX Wingardium Leviosa. I don't know about that. Doesn't sound like any Final Fantasy spell I know about. Sometimes like Final Fantasy 12, seems like around the Final Fantasy 12 or so, they added a bunch of weird name spells that I wasn't familiar with. So I was trying to think maybe someone's played one of those. Maybe that's where they stole some spells from. These guys have something bad, I'm pretty sure. Level 27. Okay, we're getting nice high levels. Probably higher level than we need, but I kind of like the idea of testing some of the high level spells that are typically restricted to a lot of grinding. I mean, lightning should work on these guys. Gravity and slow? Oh, it could be. I could see that. 600, 700, what? What is that? Did you guys see the damage rolls on Lightning 8? That is out of this world. Now that's a lot of damage. Alright, spellbook randomization. Very cool. It's going to take a little bit of practice. Definitely gonna take some practice to learn what all the spells do. Once you know what all the different names are, then level 1 to 8 isn't that complicated. Just more power, more accuracy or something. Dang, that's a lot of damage. Now, you know, those guys are weak to lightning, and we hit them with a level 8 lightning spell. So that's as good as you can do, I guess. But man, that's some good stuff. So we picked up a bunch of garbage weapons. Saber, Sabre, Falcon, Large Knife, Dragon Sword, Bad Axe. Just a bunch of garbage. And we've got Pro Ring. I guess it's still better than nothing, right? Squatch Meal, 42.69. Wait a second, 42.69? What am I doing? Changing to 42.69. Sorry, Squatch Meal. Gotta go for max armor. So everyone's got a Pro Ring now. Still looking for a second ribbon. We did not find anything good in Mirage. Mirage was a complete bust. Up to sky we go. Need a loose item, and whatever armor or weapons they want to give us. Sun Sword, maybe Vorpal. Massa. What else could be good? Ribbons. There's still 2 more ribbons. We've seen Opal Armor, Dragon Armor, Opal Shield, I think. Green Snecks. Don't tread on me. Alright. So we're gonna use some warp strats on this floor to save some time. Gold ring, bad. We gotta find that loot. And we've got enough levels that chances are strong we could probably win the game at the moment. Assuming we got the item we needed, the key item. Okay, mans, you can stop now. That's too much. No, that's all we need. We're fine. Heal potion, money, Sabre 4, and a tent. Alright. Have I mentioned I really don't like my joystick gamepad? Why can't I use the D-pad? Heal 3 manticores. That's not going to save them, though. If I want to kill them, they'd still be dead. It's not even vanilla heal 3. That's just a bad heal. Mostly just a time-wasting spell. Okay, the OK Mans hit very hard. They do a lot of damage. See, I press right once and this happens. Cure 4 is healing more HP than I was expecting. Because it's not real Cure 4. It's like less than Cure 3 even, I think. But it seems to heal a lot of... Oh, look! It's a wet noodle. And a guard 6 staff. Oh, that's interesting. So, we got a garbage Vorpal, -3. It's even worse than usual. Anyone who likes the Vorpal, this is even worse. I'll equip it just so you can see, but 62, 114 changes to 41, 104. That's a lot worse than the Xcal. Now, it still has its crit rate. If you really need a crit rate... I'm gonna keep that guard staff. So it's a spell I don't know. That's a staff that usually casts. It's probably the heal staff. I don't know why it has guard on it anymore. All right, Asterix room. Let's see what we can get. Bunch of money, garbage armor. Money, money. It's gonna be real sad if we clear out Sky Castle and there's no loot here. We're gonna have to go all the way back to Earth and clear Earth. Oh no. Or have missed a chest somewhere that I forgot about. Alright, half of Asterix is empty. Well, we're about at 3 hours. This is now officially my slowest seed in a while. Slower even than the challenge seed we did last night. A pro cape, sure. Let's give that to Jelka, because he's up near the front where he takes more damage. And it's a cool pro cap. Pro cap +1's a little better than normal. Gets him up to 42 absorb. You know, when the waters are smacking us later on, that'll keep him alive a little bit longer. Or the OK Mans. These guys are a little bit stronger than I thought. I think Grey Nagas have pretty high HP at base, like maybe around 400 in vanilla. 2 gold. Bad wing. Bad ring. And the last chest on this floor, a little bit of money. Well, we've got 1 floor of treasure to go. We've been getting... I would say, you know, I know some of the enemies at the lower end have been very dangerous. Like in the Mirage Tower, there are some dangerous enemies. Yeah, so the guard staff, you know, we could give that, I don't know, well, we can give the defense sword to one person that can buff their own evasion. We can give the guard staff to someone else to buff their armor. It's kind of an interesting self-buffing type item. I assume, just like how defense casts a pretty high level ruse, like for the way this mod works, this flag works. I assume the armor buff on a, like, what am I trying to say? Sorry, I got really confused. The saber spell as a self spell, it does more buffing, like ruse and saber both increase their respective stats more than the ones that you can cast on other targets. We'll try to kill this group. I don't know. What am I trying to say? So basically, having a self-targeting spell that does armor or something else besides weapon power or evasion, I would assume actually increases it a fair amount. More than, like, the fog spell, basically. Because fog spell is any target. Only hitting yourself is quite the limitation and should be rewarded for some extra buff. I wonder if Rot 7 works on rock galls. You think these guys are strong to poison? It only did 100 damage. One thing I've never looked up is, like, what enemies have resistance or strength to poison. Because that's just not the kind of thing I normally need to know. We have 7 chests left in Sky Castle. And then we start clearing Earth. Another good opal glove. Still 4 left. Could have used warp on this screen. I really meant to warp back to the middle. I just got on autopilot a little bit. We've been running the seed for 3 hours. Blues. Another bad Vorpal. Haha. We didn't find any sun swords yet. Where's the sun sword? Alright. Up we go to the top of sky. Who wants to see our mechanical friend? With radioactive friend. I don't know. Could fight a sentry if we wanted. Let's clear some sorcerers. Reasonable amounts of experience. I mean, we're already like level 30. Alright, here you go. Heal up a bit. Just on the off chance that we get the nuking. 2 steps, fire hydrants. Ambushed, of course. We're getting a lot of red hydras here. I mean, the encounter rate up here is no joke, so shouldn't be surprised. No war mech, but that's a lot of battles. Come on. In the door, at the boss. Okay, sorry war mech hypes. Not today. Let's see what Tia 1's got. So I'm thinking we might as well practice our boss strat here of mass invis. And, you know, if Tia is susceptible to poison damage, Rot 7 it up. Ink. We've been darked. $187 damage from Rot 7. Not that impressive. Let's throw some anti-magic up. Why not? I don't even know what it does. Nukes are probably going to be good here. There's just so many spells, man. Let's do a couple anti-magics. I don't think I have any spells that cleanse dark. Although, you know, if I found Lamp, this would have been the time for Lamp. Nuke 8, 290. Tiamat has AVX. Now we defend against magic, whatever that means. Nuke 8, 248, while Tiamat didn't have enough HP, so bam, down she goes. No war mech. Sorry, Jelka. Well, the good news is, that's another fiend down. The bad news, still no loot. Well, someone out there was listening, and they're like, Blue, it's going to be the last chest on Earth 4. Next time, Blue. Next time. We're gonna check our level 5 magic while we're nearby. Just in case I can pick something up for Jelka that's worth it. Anti-lightning, ruse, exit, cure. Bad cure, bad ruse. Assumedly anti-lightning. I don't even really know. Let's pick it up for our white mage and then actually double check it. I assume that's anti-lit. That's a lit. Anti-lit. Put your smokes out. And then Jelka can learn Lightning 8. Yeah! Mountain can pick up Lock 6, which does... I did intend to pick that up at some point. Because it should lower boss evasion. So exit 5 is good. Anti-lightning is pretty weak. Assuming that's what it is. Nuke is good. Lightning is good. Lock is good. I'll get 2 casters with Lock. That's probably worth it for the end game. Alright, well, Earth it is. Hopefully I have not missed anything. Oh, I did check, just for the tracker's sake, I did go to the bottom of Marsh. That's the Marsh locked. Alright. Alright. Don't go straight up in Earth. I forgot. This is one of the reasons I've been avoiding this place. We got Rando Earth. So there's what, 3 treasure rooms on the first floor? We have to find the 3 treasure rooms. Of course there's a trap tile in front of every one of these. It's random, you never know. The hand -4 axe. Interesting. I like the procedurally generated floors, but not when I have to check every single room. Yay! We're done! I mean, at this point, we might as well full clear it, just like every time when I find the last item in the last dungeon. So that means technically the 2 loose items was the top of Volcano and the top of Earth. They were both pretty easy to find if you went to the right dungeon. But who checks the top of Earth, right? Really, somebody does. Okay, I'm gonna go find another ribbon. I don't care at this point. This is no speed run. It's not going to take that much longer to full clear Earth. There's 2 ribbons, a sun sword, and a massa. And like this is the only place we haven't checked. So realistically, there's not that many chests in Earth. Oh, this is not Earth 1? Isn't there... Hold on. There's 3 treasure rooms in Earth 1. We don't have the floor shuffler on, so we just need to go a different direction at the beginning, right? Or not. I mean, it's a pretty small floor, so okay, there's only 2 rooms. It's kind of going to be difficult. It's going to be fairly difficult to know if I've got all the treasure now because of the procedural generation. Also, everything's unrunnable in Earth. Good reason to skip it. Usually there's... Well, I don't know how many chests there are, I guess. 3 treasure rooms on Earth 1. And most of them have 2 chests in them, I think. Trying to think. Top right is 2, bottom right is 2, bottom left is 2, maybe? So 6 chests. So if we had 2 rooms with 3 chests each, that would balance it out. It's not like they add or remove chests, they just shuffle them around. And then the second floor of Earth has 2 treasure rooms. One with 3 or 4 chests, the other one with 3 or 4 chests. So this was 1 room with 1 chest so far. That's what I'm like. I feel like I'm missing a lot of chests here. Okay, 4 is more like normal. There's got to be one more treasure room, though. We're way low on chests. There we go. There's the stairs. 3 rooms. We're kind of like down by a room, unless I just missed it. But this room's got to have like a few chests in it. Okay, never mind. So, it really feels like I've missed some treasure down here. Second floor had 1 room with 4 chests, 1 room with 1, and another room with 1. That's 6 total. The encounter rate is off the rails. But there's nowhere else. I think there's no way. Yeah, there's nowhere else to go. They're not that large a floor. And then 3rd floor is normal, so from here on out, we know where the rest of the chests are. I guess when you're going for a full clear, I'm not a huge fan of the procedural generation. Just because I don't know for sure if I've got everything. You've got to know how many chests there are total better. Like, is it possible that Waterfall had 2 treasure rooms? One with a robot, one with no robot, and the chests were split up? Like, that would be really weird. Like, at this point, all the good items are going to have to be in Topher, in the last couple chests, or the last floor of, the final floor of Earth, because we're missing a lot of powerful items. We've only seen 1 ribbon, no Sun Sword, no Massa. I don't know what else is missing. Unless there is literally no Massa, because I randomized it. If it does legitimately delete items to add other random items, because, you know, we found multiple opal armors and like 3 heal helmets. Maybe I don't understand that flag well enough. If that's what the flag does, is it shuffles, not just shuffles, but randomizes what armor is even available, then I don't like it very much. Because I don't really want to seed with no Massa at all. Especially when I'm testing out the plus minus, you know, the weapon mods. Alright, Vamp. Hi, Vampire. Bye, Vampire. Standard. Vampire was hoarding 4 gold. Alright, last chest before Topher. Earth 4. This is where we were originally predicting the loot to be. Instead of the loot, there's going to be 2 ribbons, a Massa, and a Sun Sword. Anything else I missed? Just a bunch of bad money, a bad glove, and 4 gold. Okay, so far, well, okay, there's 1 more room with a few more chests. It's got like 4 chests in it. They're going to be 2... yeah, 2 ribbons, the Massa, and the Sun Sword. All together in the last room. Right? We could have a vanilla Massa again. If we get all the way to Topher, the end of Topher, do you think we should just check that that special air floor chest? Could be a Massa plus 5. Be a massive Massa Mune improvement. A massive Mune improvement. Pixel, you're missing all of the amazing puns. I'm sorry. Alright, the last 3 chests. Unless I missed some, which is going to be sad if that's what happens. Bad heal helmet. That's the 4th heal helmet. That's... do you think the heal helmets replace the ribbons? Okay, I'm starting... yeah, maybe there was only 1 ribbon in the seed. Okay, we gotta not turn that flag on next time, because that's too dangerous. I don't want... like, someone was talking earlier about, like, would a randomizer seed be impossible? Or possible? How would you know if it's possible on, for a solo run to do a randomizer? And, of course, it depends on the seed and stuff. But if you can have a flag that deletes your only access to a ribbon by random chance, That would make it way harder to solo. Lich is dead in one hit. One attack, 240. Lich is done. That's, I think, 100% of everything cleared in our current time. All that's left is 2,000 years in the past. That wooden shield is waiting for us. And I never even found a good... all those heal helmets, and I never equipped one for rides. I don't think we saw very many helmets, though. I don't think I saw an opal helmet. I saw a lot of heal helmets. One ribbon. Lots of opal armor. Yeah, that might be how they shuffle them around, you know? Oops. Well, I'll buy some more houses. Why not? Too much saxophone. Gotta pump it up here for the last little run. This is definitely the longest, by a fair margin, the longest FF1 seed we've had in a while. Now, we've got the fast spell, we've got saber, power, temper type spells. Well, we don't have actually temper. Do we? Yeah, I don't think we actually have a temper style spell. We've got fast, which is good, and a self buff. So we probably are going to have to rely on... We've got saber as a spell at level 4, but... the only way to buff up rides will be... potentially with a saber glove. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, that's what we get. To Topher we go. 2,000 years is the past. We are level 29, 28. Pretty high level for Topher, usually. Immediately ambushed by Frosties. We've got a few easy chests that we might as well check. We could set up... Oh, we've got the Vorpal. Don't worry, guys. We've got the Vorpal. I could set up some item magic here, maybe to get us some free spell damage. The worms are fairly chill. Less than 400 HP, anyway. Not hitting too hard. Got him with the guard stick. Hold on, let's... speed some other things up in a second here. Before I forget, let's get the saber glove ready. And the ruse sword does give rides an option for evade. And I think I'll put... just gonna drop some of the bad weapons. Double Vorpal. We can give one to the Red Wiz, one to the fighter. So basically, I'm thinking... if Rides dies, Jelka can at least guard himself if I need to buff his armor up. Once you've got a lot of Absorb, you know, Kraken won't kill you. Rides goes for the Ruse strat first, though, generally speaking, the defense sword. Gets that evade buffed up. If that doesn't work, you know, Jel can get his Absorb way up there. That's a lot of okay men. I'm glad that was a strike first, because that would have been brutal if they ambushed us. What's on our trap tile? Just a couple a Tigra and a Saber Tigra. We got a couple validation chests here that may or may not be useful. I could check our hit rate on rides to see if he's anywhere near another hit. 120, so 8 more hit and he will get an extra swing. One more garbage weapon. And a house. Interesting. There's not very many chests left. I think I'll still check the fire floor chests, but it's looking strongly that there was exactly one ribbon on this entire map, which is kind of crazy. Definitely underpowered final weapon set. Like, if there's no massa, the best Excalibur we can get is minus, like, it's got a negative modifier. Even the Vorpal has a negative modifier. Then there's not really any good endgame weapons. At least weaker than usual. Well, we could get 2 more level ups and rides will swing a bit more. That'll help, in theory. We have some charges of life 2, or life 8, if we die. The knight does not have any life, but decent healing options and buffing options. But we want to save those slots for the end. Dodgy white dragons. Sleep Touch Medusas. That's a bit... I mean, that could be bad. Sleep Touch is definitely not the worst, though. Even if you get put to sleep, you just get right back up pretty fast, so... Much... Possibly... No, the least dangerous is, like, Dark Touch or something, but... It's not that bad. Right, they resist ice. Of course they do. It's earth. It's just a bunch of dirt. You can't freeze the dirt, can you? Spoiler alert, you actually can. Alright, our first revisited fiend, Lich 2, coming up. What do you think we get from her? I mean, her, it's... Let's assume it's gender. Okay. I'm enjoying the new magic. I'm enjoying the weapon mods. I'm not a huge fan of the seed. Let's try DS7 here. It has done a lot of damage in the past. And how many of these do I have? 7? Yeah, we'll use a 1 fast on rides here. Holy 8! It's like Nuke, except... Ouch! So basically, Lich was pretty vanilla. It had Fade instead of Nuke. How did the Lich learn how to cast Holy 8? That's cheating. I'm quite lucky that nobody died, so I guess we'll take that. Anyway, that's 1 fiend down. Oh look, a lurker has evolved into a red Ankylo. Neat. Alright, music's starting to ramp up, I like it. Glare, that's not gonna work. I believe Glare is Death Element, and we've all got pro rings now. Heal 3 worms, okay. So I am going to take the time to dig the treasures on this floor out. If there's a ribbon, it would still be very, very helpful. Because we're at the end of the game with 1 ribbon, and I think I've checked everything. Which is silly. I should never have thrown away my my Thor hammer. Should have kept it. Lich is a subclass of Angel? Maybe. Is there, like, holy liches in D&D these days? Or is that what, like... Yeah, I think I remember reading something about that. Like, even the Lich spell was originally angelic, but then corrupted by some sorcerer or something. I remember reading something about that. Cat Claw 2. Alright. Sure. I'm glad we found a Cat Claw and not a Massa. Not good enough. Don't worry about it, Beanie Man. You can lurk all you want. No judgment here. Another friggin' heal helmet. Alright, I get it. I get it. I should equip it on rides. No, it's dumb. I'm gonna need the Power Glove anyway. It's the only way to buff him up. I need the Pro Ring, Aegis Shield, Dragon Armor. There's no other status protection available right now. Ah! Give me a ribbon. All I want is a ribbon. I'm surprised the Fire Sword even works on red dragons. It's gonna be a rough Topher if the bosses roll up. I guess we saw one of the big bad spells at least. So there's probably a lot of level 8 magic in the boss pool. The boss magic pool. And we know Lich had at least one of them. And it's out of the way, at least. Glared through a Pro Ring. Well. We have a total of 5 lives. Now we have a total of 4. I guess that's what I get for checking these extra chests. Oh man, there is not 3 Pro Rings or ribbons. There is at most 2, and there's only 1 chest left. That's crazy. Okay, that's a dangerous flag. That's more dangerous than I thought it was. I didn't think it would roll down the number of good items, like the special endgame up. It looks quite likely that this is a seed with no Massa, no Sun Sword, only 1 ribbon. And that's definitely a big downgrade for your endgame gear. And if you're thinking, I'll just check 100% of the chests and get the final good weapons. No, sir. If you knew, then you wouldn't be 100%ing because you wouldn't be expecting to find that extra ribbon. But really, going from 3 ribbons down to 1 is a pretty big downgrade. We might want to rely on that anti-magic spell. I wish I knew exactly what it did, but we have no wall spell and we have no ribbons. So insta-death is going to be bad on the more tanky bosses. Here, just because I'm a little bit worried and I don't want to redo this whole thing again, I'm actually going to use a couple save states just in case things go bad on the bosses. I just like it, and hopefully we won't have to reload, but... I don't really know what these bosses are going to have because of the shuffled magic pool. Normally you've got a pretty good idea what spells and skills they're going to use. Let's throw one of those on. Fast up rides. Good turn order. Rot 7. So that's got to be status... Like, that's got to be some element. I don't know what. Oh, well, she's not very strong. Dead. Good. Carry down. So whatever Rot 7 does doesn't seem to be too bad. I assume it's poison element. Single target damage, obviously, but... It hit Jelka. Jelka does not have any status protection at all, and didn't hit him that hard, so... Not the worst spell. Maybe not the best spell for us, but... You know, what really counts is how bad the enemies are going to hit us. And that was a pretty weak carry, so... The waters have been terrible all seed. Let's save those cure charges for the bosses. We don't have any actual cure 4 that full heals. Not this run, anyway. Ugh, gross. Another one. Well, no, let's try to preserve those spells. I'll throw some ice on them, I guess, but that's kind of dumb. I should just take the chance to run, but I don't know. I'm all confuddled now at the end here. Or should we try to get one more level up for that extra swing? Probably yes. Okay, I'm going to put another save down. I'm just going to save before each boss at this point, just because I don't want to... I don't want to have to redo this all, basically. With no ribbons, no good final weapons. We're going to go... We're expecting the Kraken to smack hard. So we go Invis hard and fast up with rides. I assume Invis 8 is better than the old Invis 2. I don't know by how much, but theoretically getting these up is really helpful against a smacky cracky. So 3 layers of Invis 8. Didn't even take 1 hit, so that was really nice. I'll throw another layer down, and now I'll throw an anti-magic down. And no real way to buff up damage right now. Could lower accuracy or just go for damage. Unfortunately, Locke is at kind of a bad level there. You could go for, like, statuses, I don't know. Kraken 2 is not really weak to anything with reasonably higher magic defense, so... Smacky cracky. Slow 5, miss. 6 hits, 249, not too bad. It might be worth a little bit of power gloving. So far, the Kraken hasn't been too bad. We're gonna throw a couple nukes on her, see if it's got low HP or something before we commit to a super long fight here. But yeah, that Invisible 8 spell seems really good. I want to save... Yeah, I want to save the stuff for Tiamat and Kraken in case... So far, Kraken hasn't been doing much, so I want to save for Tiamat and Chaos. Kraken's been pretty mild. Look, he was almost dead. Good job, Jelka. Got the finishing blow. Okay, we're on to the final floor. I'm gonna go get the final chest on the incredibly low odds that it gives us a ribbon. It's a bad idea. More enemy encounters reduce your chance of winning, but this also gives us that extra level up that I wanted for rides. We're not using a very strong endgame weapon. It's Excalibur, but it's a weak Excalibur. And we're not doing crazy high amounts of damage, as you can see. Like, 345 is fine, but it's definitely more on the low end for what you'd expect for level 30 Topher with Excal. Worms hit fairly hard, but we're durable. A fair bit of armor on our guys compared to sometimes. So I think we just need like one more fight for rides. Yeah, definitely. And part of the reason I'm willing to go get this last chest is we had a good number of heal potions left over. If I only had like 5 left, this would have been a really bad play, I think. Got a Fire 3 staff. But Dia's fine here. Well, no, I want to save those anti-magics, yeah. We've got anti-magic 6, but that's sharing the heal slot. So many spell slots are all shared with interesting spells. We got heal 5s, I never use those either. Well, fire 3 will be fine. Well, it's really more like fire 2, to be fair. Okay, good job, team. That's the level for rides. No real need to do extra levels now. That gets him his extra swing. And other than that, just not a lot of need for levels other than just I'm scared. Magic defense is getting pretty high on people, which definitely helps with all the scary stuff we might run into. And no ribbons. Yep, so there was only one ribbon, and we got it. Wowzers. Yeah, that extra hit on the Xcal definitely going to help. Sadly, Tiamat and Chaos have no... You know, they have no extra... They're not weak to any element for the Xcal to get bonus damage on them. I think everything up to this point, Xcal does a little bit of bonus hit rate or critical rate on them because of the Excalibur's extra effectiveness sort of special perk. But that time is over. Blizzard Rock Gulls. Yeah, that's gonna hurt a bit. That's a pretty bad group. Unrunnable Rock Gulls. Oof. Yeah, Mountain might go down. Should have probably invested more magic into this fight. Ouch. The people with no ice protection are taking a lot of damage. Alright, we got a holy through this, I think. Maybe throw a heal down. I don't really have a lot of good spells that work here. They're pretty strong against most magic anyway, so... We'll go Bomb 5. Almost done. Bomb 5 got the job done. Okay, that was a good surprise. That's the downside of checking this floor, you know. A couple extra encounters can waste a lot of resources. And it was just a cabin, like... I was just hoping, you know, if it had been a ribbon, it would have been definitely worth it. But I was, like, I'm really surprised there's only one ribbon the entire seed. Like, that's a new one for me. And I've run with the shuffled treasures before. Usually, it didn't shuffle them down that bad. I've never seen, I don't think I've ever done one with no Mazza, no Massa, only one ribbon, no Sun Sword at all. Like, not seeing any of these weapons is kind of the weird part. Alright, we just need to run away. I believe in you. Yeah, getting the levels doesn't matter. Just save resources, try to run. We're out of heal potions, so we're down to, like, old school healing. Alright, I am definitely going to be putting some save states here. There's no way I'm redoing this entire dungeon at this point. So far, there's nothing we've run into that's super scary in Topher, but I'll just throw that around. Okay, we'll do a full round of Invis, except I want to get anti-magic up immediately. And fast. Pretty good turn order, except I paused the game. Oops. Hey there, Luke. Okay, Tiamat had Holy 7. Ouch. That's another fade. We saw Holy 8 on the Lich. So that's gross. See how much damage we can do. Gonna throw some healing out. We've got anti-magic up and 2 stacks of Invis 8. Throw a nuke at it. 150, not great. Lightning 8. Oh! Well, anti-magic clearly doesn't provide status protection. And that hit before any... Oh, that's real bad. Lightning 8 can do 470 naturally with no weaknesses. That's a crazy high damage. Like, with no ribbons, like, Red Mage had no chance. Oh, nuts. We gotta try to keep Squatchameel alive. This is pretty bad. 5 hits, 218. A bomb goes through. Brutal. This Tiamat is bad. We're not doing much damage. We gotta try to stay topped up. Real hitting hard with the magic. Cure 6. Oh no. Oh. Cure 6 said HP max, so that might as well be Cure 4. I guess that means I have that too. I didn't think Cure 6 was the same as full HP, but I guess it is. So I got some of those in the chamber. Hey, we got anti-lightning. Oh, I could have actually... The one spell! We actually had it. I could have saved Jelka if I had, you know, magically known. Wow, we just gotta stay alive. Just gotta stay alive. Let's throw another stack of Invis on, just in case. Now, Tiamat hasn't swung at us even once, but... Just going real heavy on the magic damage. 6 hits, 1261. Okay, we should be okay if we survive another turn. Oh, holy 7 again! 200 damage. Keep healing. 3 hits, 470. Not as good. This is a tanky Tia. We're over 1500 damage. Triple X. So much damage. Ride 700 damage takes Tia down. We are still alive. I'm quite glad I got Rides to level 32 with that extra swing. That was pretty close. That 1300 damage was definitely necessary. And we do have enough lives to get to the end game here. Although our spell charges are getting pretty slim. Alright, so Lightning 8 is pretty bad. I mean, it's an amazing spell. It does more damage than Nuke. You can resist it if you have ribbons, I'm sure, but we don't have ribbons, so... Tia was a girl, though. Sorry. Definitely a girl. Well, I don't know if I can handle this music right now. Yeah, perfect. No, we don't want the victory music either. Mountain is just not going to be super useful. Identification. So the plan is going to be some very careful buffing. Try to keep Rides alive, get that Saber up, the Invis up. I'm gonna give the ribbon to Rides. Everything banks on Rides here, which means we can buff his Absorb up, because he doesn't need the Aegis Shield at all if he's got the ribbon. I did hold on to that for a reason. And I could give him more Absorb, but the Power Glove's more important. But he can equip it now. So that gives him 69... 67, 73 is 2 Absorb worth 4 Evasion. Well, we're going to be maxing Evasion anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The extra Absorb is fine. The ribbon covers all status ailments. He's got a little bit more Absorb than he used to, which, if we get hit before the Evasion stacks roll in, that'll help. Everyone else is the same as they were, except Squatch is no longer immune. It might be better to put the ribbon on Squatch Meal, I don't know. Keeps the healer alive a little bit longer. Oh yeah, speaking of sub 4, we're putting a save state down, that's for sure. I haven't had a wipe yet in Topher, but I don't have the time to start it over from scratch. Too much pain. Alright, let's do this. Very important we get fast off, though. So maybe putting Mountain on top is dangerous. Then we go Invis, Anti-Magic, Invis. I could have gone Ruse Sword, but Invis 8 is maybe better? I don't know. Certainly it hits the whole group. Good turn order. We got all our stuff up as well as we can. The bomb hits. Not too bad. Next up, let's see. There's very little that Mountain can contribute other than a bit of damage. There's no temper. There's no other really buffs that you've got. Status effects don't work on Chaos like ever. So you just gotta... Oh, you can lock him. Right, lower his evasion. That's okay. We might want some more invis up. And we definitely want to throw a bit of healing out. And we're just gonna throw out an attack just to see how much we hit. Get a feel for Chaos's defenses. Less evasion can be useful. 10 hits, 110. Evasion is not the problem. 10 hits is his max number of hits. So we don't need to worry about lock. We can just throw out nukes for damage. And... yeah, we don't need to worry about lock. We should have very close to max agility. We did the anti-magic, whatever that does. We could put anti-lightning up, I guess. I guess we nuke him. And then we didn't need to heal this turn, so... I guess we put anti-lightning up, just in case he's got lightning 8, because lightning 8 is the friggin' worst. And we definitely are going to need some buffing for damage if we're going to punch through his armor. He seems to have a lot of defense. You know, 10 hits, 100 damage, it's not much. Nuke 8, 217. Anti-lightning is up. There was no other anti-element spells that I saw, so... Nuke is not really holding up very well against Chaos. But we'll do it. Other buffs, I mean, Cure 6 is supposedly the old Cure 4. We've got a couple Heal 7s in reserve. Could try AVX. It's probably not going to work. Who knows? Let's do at least one more Saber before we attack. AVX didn't work. Holy! Hitting for some big damage. Might as well be the nuke. Ooh, nuke did 592 damage from Mountain. And here I was saying there's not much you can do to contribute. Let's throw some burn in there. And I think we'll just do a couple heal 7s and a swing. 10 hits, 788. We should be good. As long as we can keep rides up. We've actually done a fair amount of damage with that big nuke. Burn 8. 132. Well, what did you really expect? How about Rot 7? More nuke. We got one more heal. Let's do a baby heal. Let's just try to heal up. Oh, let's try Holy 8. Just all damage. 536 damage on Tiamat with a nuke. 200 damage from Holy 8. Dead Chaos. Not bad. So pretty cool. That was a long siege. But I did have to check almost every chest in the game to get the last loose item, which is not my fault. Nobody goes to Earth Cave early. The new spell books are pretty cool. I definitely like the random weapons. I like the random spells. I did not like that one setting that removed the ribbons and the Sun Sword and the Massa. That was not very good. But other than that, the other options on the flags were good. I mean, I'm trying not to full clear the game every mission, but hey, that's what happens. Thank you guys for all the GGs and everything. That was pretty fun. Mission complete. You are the greatest player. I know it. So yeah, we got, like, a lot of chests. I'm pretty sure I checked them all. At least I think I did. Yeah. So for those of you future tubers watching along, that was a long one. Thanks for watching. I highly recommend testing out the randomized magic spell list on the beta flags. The random weapon one is still my favorite, perhaps, but the new magic is pretty darn neat. It'd be nice to have like a bit of a whatever, like you know, encyclopedia of what all the acronyms mean, so you know kind of what they do. I don't, you know, just like the manual, like What does a level 5 AVX do? Because I don't really know. And some of these other ones, like, I have an idea because I know the game fairly well, but I don't know for sure. My fastest random run, maybe around an hour and a half. You just gotta get airship early and then just go mode most of the game. Like, random seeds are just like, it's just down to the luck of the progression. Yeah, the main problem with this seed was just the placement of the incentive items. Like, that's just standard stuff, nothing to worry about. But the new magic and weapons, that's just those are just cool flags. In case you're watching, you know, you're still listening, or maybe watching a little bit, let me pop something up for you guys on the Firefox just to show you what flag you should not turn on if you don't want to have the lack of ribbon problem. So, future tubers, this is the beta randomizer site. This is where you get all this stuff. In the experimental section, this is where we turned on the new spell book. You know, that's pretty cool. Can you guys see? There it is. You can see the spell book and the random weapon and armor bonus. That's cool. The procedural floors, those were fine. But the one's flag that got me, and I should have known, I guess, was randomized treasures. So I had random treasures on, which changes which weapons and armors you get. And I knew that could happen, but it really screwed me in terms of ribbons and good weapons. And there is an option here for, like, above average wealth or normal. So I just left it at normal, which means the same number as vanilla, like, good items. But I got, like, 3 opal armors and 4 heal helmets. Usually you can go low, or impoverished, or Melmond level to get absolutely no good items. But I didn't do that. I still got terrible items. So anyway, maybe don't do that unless you want to do a run with low ribbons or no ribbons. You can incentivize 1, and then you'll guaranteed get 1, but still pretty bad. So anyway, watch out for that flag. It's a sneaky one. Sometimes you'll get a seed where that doesn't even matter. You just get double Mazimmune. You're like, cool. But if you don't get double Mazimmune, you might get 0 ribbon. Anyway, just a little aside. That's all for this episode. Thank you for watching, you tubers. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time.